Oh, that wheel.
Big wheel keep on turning. Elizabeth, keep on burning. It's Dark Soul. Nope. It's Bloodborne, everybody.
Wait, can you hold her still for a second? I want to get a good pic.
Oh, sure. Let me
Wow.
pose her for like a great for her class portrait.
Yeah, her class pic with her wheel that she brought with her. She's like, I love this wheel.
That's
I'm taking it
her.
with
That's
me.
actually her comfort wheel.
Yeah.
That's her emotional support wheel, actually.
What
She's allowed to take that into school.
What school club do you think Elizabeth was in?
Oh my god. Smoking under the bleachers a club?
I think it can be. I think for our purposes.
How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Hey, thanks for continuing your sub, Claire. Appreciate it.
Currently the best way to support us directly on these streams.
Yeah. How's the Rinse Monday?
Good.
Really good. Yeah. My Monday energy, it was already good, and then people told me we had a 3-day week, and I was like, what?
Hell yes. We love to see it.
It was literally people at stand-up saying, wow, you've got really good Monday energy, real good Monday on a short week energy, and I had to be like, wait, what? Do we actually have a short week?
You do.
Now, I don't know if chat is working.
I'm not seeing it on Twitch right now, which is weird.
Hello. Okay. No, it's working.
Just nobody's here
Everyone's
yet.
just very shy. Bongo Dingus. Happy holidays. Happy bappy, everybody. Because I'm Canadian and our Thanksgiving is in October and is like one day and is not a big deal. Thanksgiving always sneaks up on me, and it's always just kind of like a bonus holiday for me because I'm not planning for it. And then like the week of, someone will be like, "What are you doing for Thanksgiving?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm just gonna not work." And then they're like, "Oh, do you want to come with me to a thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Do you want to come eat some turkey? Do you eat turkey? No, you can't.
I don't eat turkey. Well, I can. I choose not to.
Yeah, right.
Nothing's stopping me except my choice not to eat turkey.
Your willpower and ethics.
Not even that, really.
Just a fun prank you're playing on yourself.
Just a fun prank. I don't know. Turkey's fine. I was never that crazy about it. They do a thing over here called a nut loaf, and it needs a better name. Is that like when someone posted that picture of bread online from a few years ago, and it was just like basically full of, like, you know, the bread that's full of nuts and seeds and all this stuff?
Yeah.
It was just that, basically.
Just the nuts and seeds?
Pretty much, but like in loaf form.
In loaf form. I mean, there's like banana nut muffins and stuff. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not like just nuts. Like you've got flour and stuff in there too.
Yeah.
It's like a meatloaf but nuts and grains. Yeah, they do that thing called, there's a thing called a field roast that some company makes now, which can be good. I eat a lot of the fake deli meat just because it's easy. LB, are you here? Are you with us? Are you in the room?
I was muted because I was eating chips.
Oh, hell yeah. What kind of chips you got?
Corn chips.
Corn chips. I got a bowl of popcorn.
Nice.
A bowl of Newman's Own popcorn with a hint of butter.
Paul's corn.
Paul's corn. Paul's good corn.
That's what they called it originally.
Uh-huh.
But then they were like, oh, Newman's Own. That's maybe a better
Yeah.
name than Paul's corn.
Newman. Like from Seinfeld.
Because you've been watching Seinfeld.
Because I've been watching
why.
Seinfeld, Newman and his great corn. And Jerry says, I don't want your corn, Newman. And Kramer's like, you gotta try the corn, Jerry. You gotta try Newman's corn.
Is that real? Is that a thing?
It could be.
It really could be, though. What did you do
That's
to
why I
your wheel
believed
to
it.
make it all fucked
Jerry, I'm
up?
telling you, this corn, it's out of this world. It's gonna blow your mind with a taste sensation. I don't want to try the corn.
It's a very good Seinfeld impression.
Thank you.
Oh. But he would. Then the thing that would happen is he would try the corn covertly and then get obsessed with it and not feel good enough
Kramer,
to.
You gotta give me more of this corn. I can't go to Newman. You gotta give me more of the corn, Kramer. I'm hooked. Don't you get it?
Kramer would be smuggling corn out of Newman's.
Look at yourself crawling around on the floor looking for corn. Looking for an unpopped kernel to pop. You disgust me. And then they have an intervention for Jerry. And that's my pitch for an episode of Seinfeld. Thank you, NBC executives, for listening. Newman's the best character on that show. And when I found out that Wayne Knight was married some time ago, I was happy for him, obviously. But I was also kind of sad.
You were
heartbroken for yourself.
Yeah, for myself.
You got snapped up.
He did get snapped up. Because, a king like that isn't going to, stay on the market for long.
Right. A New York king, even. A king and a knight. That's like a wild combination. That's like Arthur.
Yeah. They should really make a show that's where Wayne Knight plays a fictionalized version of himself.
He was a knight?
Called no. It's him, but he lives in New York City and stuff. And it's called
Wayne's World.
It's called Wayne's. It could absolutely be called Wayne's World. I was thinking Knight something, Knight of Manhattan or something like that. Does he even live in New York? I think he lives in L.A. probably. I would imagine, but
lives on that island with the dinosaurs now.
Lives on Isla Nubla. His corpse is there. They did actually kill him for real, and we miss him. We miss you, Wayne.
Where does Wayne Knight
Look at her in her crown. Look how cool she looks now.
She does look really great.
Look how bitchin' she looks.
I love her. I love her big jewel, her brooch.
Oh, yeah. She got that on Etsy. It was 100 American Blood Echoes.
Ooh. According to virtualglobetrotting.com, which I'm sure is 100% reliable, he lives in Toluca Lake, California.
Oh. Why'd she get that scar? What scar? Lizzie don't have no scars, does she?
You want to know how she got these scars?
Probably from fighting some kind of horrible beast.
I think those are just wrinkles because you turned the age
Those are just
bar up on her a
wrinkles.
little.
She's just mad, wrinkled. It was just a shadow, yeah. I don't think we gave our girl any scars. Damn, that is a little bit... I'm kind of worried that she is going to jump out of my computer and pummel me to death with that wheel right now. Elby, you gotta see this shit. You seeing this?
I'm looking. I'm muted because I'm still eating chips.
Who could blame you?
But she is... The thing is, she has no scars because you can't... You gotta catch her if you want to give her a scar.
If you want to...
She's never been
If
hit.
you want to cut me, you've got to catch me first. All those times that I got hit wouldn't count.
You know, it's fighters who have really unbroken noses and there's a thing with fighters who are good looking. Who are yeah, I'm so good. I still have this face.
Right.
And that's basically Elizabeth's vibe.
I mean, when you think about it, if you take into account how many times she has been hit, she looks great.
Yeah.
Considering the amount of times someone has put her in their mouth and gone chomp, chomp, chomp.
Gone chomp, 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 chomp.
Just chomped her whole deal.
I would not look this good. Can I buy the pyramid head hat now? That's a good question. The last time I tried to kill the Orphan of Kos, failed. Then I got my revenge on Ligarius. Kicked Ligarius's ass 6 ways from Sunday. And, oh wait, it would be here, wouldn't it? Yes! 60 grand?
That's pretty expensive.
I better die if I put it on.
Why would you want to die?
Well, it's just if it's cost this much, I better die. You know?
Is this like old-timey doctors who were like, oh, it's good if something happens, so we're just going to feed you a bunch of poisons. Oh, you're throwing up? That's good. That means
No, it's
because
just,
something's happening.
if it costs this much, I better die.
Right.
Or
The ultimate experience.
The ultimate experience. We have such sights to show you. So yeah, we killed Ligarius and then found the queen, and she was like, hey, what's up? Do you want to join the Vile Bloods? And I was like, not really. I already met a guy who kind of hates you. And so I hit her a bunch, and she was like, ha 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 ha, I'm immortal. And then I found a card or another invitation to Canehurst and brought it to Simon, and he was like, oh, thank you. I will use this most effectively. And then went back, and he had turned her into goop. And he was like, what use is your vaunted immortality now? Now you're
And who warned you against that guy who you thought was cool? Who
Who
was like, that guy's not cool. And that guy's gonna
he is because I did that, I have this wheel, okay?
It's true. You did get the wheel.
Wouldn't have had the wheel if I didn't do that, probably.
You also have a lump of flesh now because you picked up some of the goo.
Let me look at
Gross.
my prize.
And then I yassified several people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what we did on the
That's sort of a
stream.
recap. Yeah, I have some
Queenly
flesh.
flesh.
I have some flesh.
Uh-huh.
And you don't think the first thing I tried to do was eat it? Of course it is.
Buddy, they won't even let Glizabeth eat it.
So that's bad. It looks bad to me.
I don't like it.
I don't like to look at it. Let's not look at it.
You can
So-
do something with it.
Yeah,
I can't yassify the queenly
presumably.
flesh.
Presumably
Oh,
we
shit.
can do something with that.
I can't yassify it though.
No, you can't.
What if
It
you
doesn't have a
tried?
face.
Did you try?
And it won't recognize the face.
Damn.
Yeah.
I tried yassifying Pikachu, and it just didn't recognize Pikachu as having a face. So if it won't recognize Pikachu's face, it certainly won't recognize the queenly flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Damn.
fair.
That's so sad.
It is. Even though I have to remove that app. After I did CM Punk,
Mhm.
it was like, this is too much.
That was
Yeah.
frightening.
Yeah.
It was bad to see.
It's frightening when you use that app and then like you try to like delete pictures off of it, just even locally, and it just won't let you do that. I hate that.
Hey, I had an idea the other day, which is like one of the problems of digital cameras, I think, is that you can see the picture right away. I mean, that's useful, but in certain situations, it's not what you want, right?
Right.
Like for like a party, you don't want to be like, oh, okay, no, let me see how it looks. Like it sucks.
You want the memory.
You want the memory later. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
That's not a memory if it's happening in the moment.
what if, is there an app? There must already be an app for this, where once you take a picture, you can't see it for like 48 hours or something, or like it emails it to you 48 hours later. Because
I don't
that,
know.
like, like a disposable camera,
Yeah.
but
that'd be
for your
cool.
phone. That
Or, you know,
must
they
exist. That must
they
exist.
do
Yeah,
just-
disposable camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do just sell those still.
Yeah, I know, but it's those you have to like go and take them in, and it's like a whole pain. Didn't David Dobrik do that?
I don't know who that is.
He was the vlog squad guy or something. Now what is this music?
That was my timer going off. I had my phone on silent, but I guess that just breaks through the timer because I have garlic bread in the oven. So I'm gonna go get that. I'll be right back.
That's the garlic bread song. The song of garlic bread. Whenever garlic bread appears, that's the song that plays.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm looking, and this is already absolutely a thing.
Okay.
There's
Good.
something called Dispo, and it says snap pics and get access to your developed photos at 9 a.m. So that's cool. Apparently they've upgraded it to, they've done the thing that happens to all apps, which is it was good, and then they had to add a bunch of stuff to get
I
investors.
hate that.
And it got worse. I hate that so much. I have so many good apps have been ruined by that.
I mean, all the apps used to like
Apps
all
used
the
to
bad
be good.
apps used to be good.
They used to be good. There's the app where you could tilt your phone and the beer drained, and then there's the app with the lightsaber noises.
Oh my
and
gosh.
There's the app where it was just a red gem and it cost $1,000 to buy.
What?
Do you not remember that?
No.
Oh my god.
Red gem $1,000 app. Look it
It
up.
might have been more than that. Oh, is this called I Am Rich? Yeah, it was $1,000.
What?
It was removed the day after it came out, and
It's kind of the first NFT, huh?
in ways, yes, kind of, it is, but just like very funny. When launched, the screen only contains a glowing red gem and an icon that, when pressed, displays the following mantra in large text: I am rich. I deserve, without an E, it. I am good, healthy, and successful. Well, I don't know if those words are worth $1,000, but
Yeah, I mean, you just read them to me for free.
I did. Shit, fuck.
Yeah, you fucked it up.
There's also 54 people in chat right now, so like you got to divide whatever that worth is by.
Fuck,
50.
shit,
gosh.
fuck, God, no, fuck. Shit,
And all the people who watch the pod.
Elizabeth, no,
That's
what are you
true.
doing? Stop it, honey. You gotta stop.
What is?
Whenever I
Is the
put my
controller?
controller down on my lap, it like one of the triggers gets pushed because the way the PS4 controller is designed. So I end up just like shooting something or attacking, which is how I have almost accidentally attacked the doll a few times.
That is how I accidentally killed the doll while I was reviewing.
Nice.
Damn. I've never accidentally killed anyone.
Well,
you should
look
try
who
it.
hasn't committed manslaughter. Sorry, not all of us can be as perfect as you.
That's probably not true, actually. There's probably been, like, times in video game where I'm like, I'm gonna get really close to killing this enemy, but
Okay.
then not kill them. But then I did.
Here's a question. Butterfly effect. How many people do you think are dead because of something that you did in the past?
Jesus.
Like, but like something really stupid. Like, oh, I bent to pick up this penny, and so the crossbow bolt somebody was shooting at me hit the guy behind me instead. That sort of thing.
Oh, in a game, you mean?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who died.
Or in real life?
If we go in real life, we go in
That's
some
kinda dark,
directions.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking.
I thought
Like,
you meant in real life, but I was gonna be like everyone.
Well, one time I bought an
Everything attacked
iPhone
everything?
and someone jumped out of a Foxconn factory after they made it. Or like one time I bought some clothes from H&M and a bunch of people died in a fact. Like that's not
But the
fun.
thing is also, like, every time, everything you do, also everyone who lives, it's also because of that.
That's true. You are keeping people
Ooh.
alive all
So
the
it's
time.
actually
Yeah.
net neutral
Well,
because
for some people.
right.
That's the thing. You got to get your ratio. You got to get your your KD ratio in real life, which is
Yeah.
or your KA ratio, killed to alive. You know?
A lot of people on Twitter talk about getting ratioed. That's what they mean. If you die because somebody else fucked up, you're getting ratioed.
Well, no. See, yeah. I mean, but the problem is you gotta like, your ratio is like how many people have died versus how many people have stayed alive due to your actions. So like, it's hard to calculate, but kill, death, assist old ladies across the street. Exactly. A big
also
piece
birth. If you, a lot of people make new ones.
of oh yeah, that's
the thing you can do.
Counts.
The,
That
that
counts
messed up
for
your
sure.
ratio.
I watched a Star Trek episode last night where some human lady had a baby, but because her husband was an alien, it had pasta on its head.
What
And
are
like
you watching? Which Star Trek is this?
Voyager.
Okay, I'm like, that sounds very silly.
And,
but that makes sense with Voyager.
And basically, so they had to like do an emergency C-section because the baby was like moving around in the wrong way. But
Spaghetti.
the way they do a C-section in Star Trek apparently is they just fucking beam the baby out.
That's so cool. They should just
transport-
do that instead.
They should
of
just
regular
do that
childbirth.
instead, right? Like I was like, when they did that, I was like, why wouldn't everyone do that?
Every birth should be that, so you don't have to get your shit torn up.
Right. And like it was wild because I'm like, this is the fucking future. It's so funny how like in every future sci-fi thing that is by men, there is like no medical advancement in like giving birth or like in Star Wars as well. How like Padme just fucking dies.
She dies in childbirth. That's
Dies
fine.
in childbirth
That's normal.
in the fucking future Star Wars land, where they have bacta tanks.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So what happened
they do
was
have lasers and light speed and shit.
that's true, and they have
So they should
bacta,
be
which
able
can
to
heal
do-
you. You just float in a big tube for a while and you get better. And
I thought she
DS9,
died not because of childbirth.
the JPEG said, in DS9 they beamed a baby from one womb to another. That's true, they did. It was fucking crazy.
Cool.
But yeah, the baby had pasta on its head. Padme actually dies from broken heart. Okay,
Yeah, that's
sure,
what I was
yeah,
gonna
know.
say. She dies because she's so sad.
But yeah, the kid has a horn. The kid, it looks like pasta though. It just looks like it looks like bugles on top of the kid's head. So I was like, how is she gonna give birth to that guy anyway? Like that looks like pretty spiky. Baby's traditionally not very adorned with spikes. But then the baby died. But then it didn't die.
Sad.
Okay, no, this is fucked. Okay. Because I don't want to get into the whole transporter. Does the transporter kill someone or not? For the purposes of Star Trek, I choose to believe that no, it doesn't, and we don't have to deal with that problem. But in this episode, they went into like some kind of Star Trek space thing, and it made a copy of the ship that occupied the same space-time as them. And then in one ship, everything got very bad, and the other one, it went okay. And it was like, the baby died in the bad ship, but then it lived in the good ship. And then, the spoilers, this episode ends with the good ship having to self-destruct to save the bad ship. And then, so the whole good ship people die. And then, but they take the baby over to the bad ship. And they're like, hey, guess what? Your baby survived. So my question is, did they lie to the mother and say, well, yes, your baby did die, but this is also your baby. This is a duplicate of your baby that came out of a duplicate of you, and it is effectively the same as your baby, but that one did experience life for a little bit and then die. Or did they just say, actually, no, your baby was fine, and here it is. It recovered. It got better.
This is why this is why I can't watch that shit.
It's fucked. From what you remember, they lied to her. I don't think they say, Bane. I don't think they say, though. The episode of Voyager where they break the Warp 9 barrier and they turn into lizards and have sex. Yeah. I haven't seen that one. Voyager doesn't seem very good. I need to maybe... I just put it on yesterday because I was like, I want to watch a Star Trek because I'm editing these Discovery reviews now by Dylan. And, I gotta... You know, I want to watch some Star Trek. And there's Star Trek I haven't seen, so I'm put on Voyager. And I was just like, oh my god. Voyager is so bad. But Dylan Roth did write a guide for the site earlier this year, I think, or maybe last year, called like a Cynic's Guide to Star Trek Voyager, which tells you all the good episodes and ones to avoid and stuff like that. Yeah, it gets better. I want to, I might just skip ahead to 7 of 9 because
I just really don't like Neelix.
Neelix fucking sucks.
He's in it.
Neelix is,
He's
like
in the show.
It's incredible that there is a character worse than the pedophile they picked up out of the garbage, who is Neelix. But then Tom Paris is like possibly worse. But Neelix is literally, he's like the first episode. Wait, also Anti-Boredom, you said DS9 is bad except for a handful of episodes. I have to disagree.
What?
DS9 is
so
easily the
good.
best Star Trek.
It's so solid.
It's
they
so
just
good.
don't go anywhere, and it's fine.
You live at the
You have
airport
to
now.
let go. You have to let go of wanting to go someplace.
You live at the airport
And
now.
once you're free, you're free of wanting to go to a spot and understanding that this is the spot you're in, then DS9 is great.
I will say it's
got all
like
the
probably
best
the
guys.
least Star Trek of Star Trek.
Because they don't go anywhere.
Because they don't go anywhere, and also because people fight all the time, which was like that was why they were able to do it, because Gene Roddenberry died, and they were like, let's make a Star Trek where everyone fights. Because before that, he was like, no, we can't have conflict among the crew.
That's why everyone's so sexy on DS9.
That's why everyone's so fucking sexy on DS. Also, yeah, that's the thing with Voyager. It's like I hate all of these people so far. Like I fucking hate these people's guts, all of them.
For like them.
Voyager?
Yeah, the Voyager people.
You like
I can't
them?
Stand that. No, I don't. I can't stand any of them.
Yeah, like TNG. Everyone is fucking cool and chill and nice to each other, and they're all my family, and I love them.
There's one teen who sucks, but that's
the
like,
teen
just
sucks,
like,
but he leaves.
Just like real life.
But he leaves pretty fast. And we'll actually start playing the game soon. Don't worry.
Okay.
And
this isn't the game running in circles talking about Star Trek.
And DS9. Everyone is fucking cool as hell and sexy, and they fight sometimes, but they fight for what they believe in, and they all have good reasons for believing what they believe, and it's cool as hell. Voyager is like, everyone on the ship is like a dumbass or a pedophile or just like a fucking piece of shit, except for the Doctor, who is the only good character so far. The Doctor, played by Robert Picardo.
He's the guy who's not a real guy?
He's the guy who's not a real guy. He's an emergency medical hologram, but then their ship's medical staff are all dead, so he has to be online forever, and he just starts getting really weird.
They kind of just tried to do Data again, but they're like, we can't just do another robot.
I just watched the episode last night. I was hanging out with Danielle, and I was like, can you just show me a few good Voyager episodes? Because you need to sell me on this show. And there's one where the Doctor has to go into the holodeck, into like a Beowulf program. And it's very fun because he's just like goofing around with these. He like falls in love with like some shield maiden or something.
See, that's cool.
But yeah.
I'm still not going to watch Voyager though.
Chakotay, annoying. Tom Paris fucking sucks.
He's the worst.
I mean, I will say Chakotay's stories, I think, are all just written badly. I think the actor was like, oh yeah, I know these are all like, it's kind of racist and shitty.
Well, they hired a guy pretending to be Native American, thinking he was like a weird con artist guy. He's like, hey, I'm a real Native American man, and I am gonna be your cultural consultant for Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, really?
And then he was just some white guy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What the fuck?
Wait, how did they not know he was a white guy?
Because sometimes there's a lot. It's not always clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's an Emerald in the chat.
That very often, but there's tan white guys.
Okay. I live in North Dakota, so we don't have them here.
I mean,
I've had to be quiet because my cat has decided to just rub up on my microphone, so I'm like, I have to mute. But I am here.
They basically hired Rachel Dolezal for Native Americans as a sensitivity reader. Oh my god.
That's the thing with Kano in the first Mortal Kombat movie, where he just pretended to be Australian and nobody checked. Well, so he just faked an Australian accent.
Also,
I think the thing
Robert Beltran. Huh?
I don't think the Australian thing was in the script. I think he just started doing an Australian accent, and they were like, "Okay, I guess this is what we're doing."
Yeah, he's a scumbag. He's
That's
Australian.
like something somebody does on The Bachelor. I love that. Just being like, I'm Australian now.
So I like Robert Beltran as an actor. I think he's a fun actor. He's great in what was that movie? Oh, Night of the Comet. He's not Native American. He's
the actor who plays Chakotay?
Yeah, Robert Beltran. He's Mexican American. And that was, I guess, fairly common at the time. But, like, God, even the first episode of Voyager is just, like, Tom Paris, like, hey, don't you have some kind of Indian trick where you can turn into a bird? And it's just so jarring to have stuff like that in Star Trek, because it's, like...
That's so counter to what Star Trek is.
Like, obviously there would still be assholes in Star Trek universe, but, like, that just feels like something that doesn't even make sense as, like, a kind of prejudice that exists at that point. Right. It's just really fucking weird. Janeway is funny, but like kind of makes bad decisions.
Yeah. She's a weird character.
Yeah.
She's got like a fun personality, but like everything she does on that show is like puts the most possible people in harm's way at all times.
She's like, in the first episode, she's like, we can't let this group of people who have been taken care of by this god figure who's abandoning them to die just be destroyed by barbarians. We have to protect them.
if they like need to go in a different direction, because after like Benjamin Sisko, what are you gonna do? Have like try to make an even like cooler guy?
Okay, yeah. So
like
Lake
have a guy you even want to spend more time with. So you had to pick someone who kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, Lake Sim points out the big thing about Voyager is they set up the whole like, oh, can Starfleet work with the Maquis because they're trapped together and they have to work together to survive. And then they like don't really. They're just like, yeah, it's fine. Like we just kind of forgot about all that. Where am I going? DLC?
No. You could do the DLC.
I've been gone for a week. I don't know where
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Amran. I'll show you one of the fruits of my labor from last time.
I see you have Ligarius's wheel, which
I do have the wheel.
You got some meat, some flesh, a crown.
I wish.
Now, did you come by the wheel honestly, or did you do it the way everyone else does it and just killed him?
Oh no, he gave it to me after he turned her into goop.
Okay. I just killed him.
That's the queen.
Yeah.
It rides eerily.
That's why he has a wheel, so they can do that, because you can't kill Vile Bloods otherwise.
Only with a wheel?
Only by crushing them into paste.
Oh, well, she's not dead, but she is goop.
She can't move or
she can't do anything, but she is still alive.
Yeah. So she's living goo.
She's kind of in a awful. I have no mouth, but I must scream situation now.
Right.
And you took some of her.
I took some of her.
There's some stuff like that
so
going on. So
people kill Simon?
Yeah, most people kill Simon.
Yeah, because
they kill him because he's annoying.
Yeah.
He's not annoying. He's like, I hate Vile Bloods. I'm like, yeah, you should. They have Vile in the name, my guy.
Merritt, I'm really worried about your judgment because Simon is so is a walking red flag.
He's also like a brother
fine.
Vance.
Hey, thanks for the follow, the JPEG.
To put it in Destiny terms for you, Merritt, he's kind of a brother Vance figure where he's just like a fanboy of these people.
Oh.
He's not actually like Logarius'
R.I.P.
follower.
R.I.P.
I mean,
Vance.
he is the follower, but yeah.
R.I.P.
He's
Vance.
like a Twitter follower.
Yeah.
Simon? Yeah, but he's
like
Simon.
A super follow.
Like Simon Belmont. And he gave me a wheel.
I like the idea that somebody designed this room. They spent taking time to do this.
Wait, his name's Alfred, right? Yeah, Alfred. We're talking about we're talking about Alfred. Simon was the guy from the DLC who died.
Oh, wait, Simon was the hot one?
Simon was the hot one.
Yeah, I loved Simon.
But Vile Bloods are vampires and vampires are cool? Well,
that's true.
I don't know.
Except for Dracula, who I hate.
That's why you thought that Simon had killed the vampire.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Vampires aren't cool.
Yeah, they are, except for Dracula. He's the only uncool one.
I
don't know.
No, I don't know, because I've heard that vampires steal men's souls and make them their slaves.
I don't know who told you that.
To be fair to Dracula, he's not like doing anything. People keep bringing him back.
See, I thought you were going to say, to be fair to Dracula, the same could be said of all religions.
That is true.
Which being Dracula's not going great at the Colonel 91.
Yeah, we've installed
a lot of roadblocks.
If you take more than 1 year to kill Dracula, isn't it just like kind of not worth it at that point? Because he's going to come back in like 99 years. Like,
no, I'm going to get him for real, like final time.
Okay.
So you're saying, oh, he'll be back in 99 years. It's someone else's problem.
Right. Like at that point, you might just wait it out.
Like hitting installed. Remind me tomorrow on my on my software update. But for killing Dracula in 99.
I mean, I have a vampire killer tattoo, so I'm maybe not the most neutral.
See, I like vampires. I just want to kill Dracula.
Too. I do too. You know what? Wait, where's the good place?
And mostly because I want to be like my hero, Peter Cushing.
Oh my god.
Because he did that a lot of times.
Is that tattoo just cover? Maybe. Wait, is it Lighthouse Hut? Oh yeah, because there's a elevator that goes down.
Oh, we're going back to Nasty Land?
Going back to Nasty Land.
Oh, great. Get your galoshes on, everybody.
Get your stomping boots.
Get your like fishing overalls on. It's gonna get cold and moist.
Count Bacula. Oh my god. Okay, so for a long time I confused Scott Bakula and Scott Bio. So I thought Scott Bakula was a real piece of shit.
Legit thought you were gonna say Scott Bakula and Dracula.
I confused Scott Bakula and Dracula all the time.
Count Dracula.
And
the
Count
names
Dracula.
are very similar.
They are. No, Scott Bakula, as far as I know, is a solid dude.
Sure.
Scott Baio, on the other hand, is not.
He's a piece of shit, right?
He's a piece of shit, like rapist, conservative,
Ew.
Sandy Hook truther.
I don't even know. I know that name, but I really
he
don't
was
know who that is.
Chachi on Happy
Chachi.
Days.
That
And
guy.
he was Charles, from the titular Charles in Charge.
Okay.
If you look at him, he seems like a guy who really wishes that like Tony Danza was his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny because the picture of him on Wikipedia is from 1985 and is about 100 pixels by 200 pixels. Which is just like, what? All right, let's see if we can't crack this nut. Gonna ring the old bell. The password is Peepus.
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 Pippies. Peepus. Pippies. Doctor. That.
Oh,
I discovered the chime of a small resonant bell.
Automatic gold, like Sandy Hook truthers, is a whole thing.
Yeah,
a real
that's.
Oh, I'm so happy. You're very lucky you didn't know.
Yeah,
I'm-
God, that was
I'm
the whole thing.
amazed.
Alex Jones just lost a huge
That's like-
case about that, I think.
Yeah.
Which is good.
When are we getting a Soul-style Star Trek game?
Mm.
Oh my
That's a good
God,
question
Star
about
Trek
that.
has just like not lent itself to like good games for the most part. That bridge simulator thing was supposed to be fun.
Yeah, it was just in VR, so nobody played it.
Yeah,
They should do a
it came out like
visual
3 years
novel.
too early.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, we gotta go down the elevator.
There was like a Commodore Star Trek game or something like that
Mm-hmm.
where you would just like move from square to square and like random things would happen. It was almost like FTL, like proto FTL.
Ah,
And I only remember it because there was like one of the events that could happen is you would get like pulled back in time and you would be in like Old West time with like cowboys and stuff, and to make money to build the machine to get back to the regular game, you would have to play blackjack and poker and stuff.
that was for the NES as well, I think. But the problem is, yeah, games often people are, oh, it's space games, so it's like battle and stuff. But like the battles are like the least interesting part of Star Trek because it's just boats. It's just like two boats going up to each other.
I think that is actually one of the bigger problems, because if you like watch, I'm gonna get very nerdy about this. I'm sorry.
No, please. Well, I can't talk, but please.
Okay.
Please
Here we go. Here's the
expound
fucking
on.
guy.
If you like watch Balance of Terror, which is like the famous Romulan episode of like the original series, it's not ship to ship combat like a lot of people, including the Star Trek MMO, present it. It's submarine combat and like depth charges and playing cat and mouse
Because
with
it's
enemies that you can't see.
three-dimensional.
What's about the one where there's the Romulan lady? This was that.
This is way before that. This is original series.
No, that's what I'm. There's a sexy Romulan lady that Spock goes and seduces, and yeah, I can't. He like pretends to betray the Enterprise. But he doesn't.
I don't remember that.
She wears like a sex. It's like she's like distracting her by being sexy.
Oh,
It's great.
that's great.
That's the only like.
Because that
Sexy
sounds
Spock.
great.
I like when I was on the original series Tumblr back in the day. There was like like 5 people who stand that lady.
Yeah. Balance of Terror was the first episode with Romulans, and they didn't know what Romulans looked at that point like that.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Johnny, no! Johnny, no!
Johnny, are you okay?
You okay, Johnny?
I heard a bug file.
But I think they should do a game like where you have to go seduce the Romulan lady.
You're basically just describing Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do like a I actually was thinking of like a BioWare style Star Trek game.
Also, Gonchorn in the chat says oh, sorry, not Gonchorn. Butch Bigfoot says, yeah, you need to do a good Star Trek game to be like Disco Elysium or something, where you're just solving alien problems.
Like, I think Mass Effect, I mean, goes without saying, but like, that gets most of the way there.
It does. It absolutely does.
The aesthetic is very boring to me, and I want it to be the 60s.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll never. I'm
We need
never
a
gonna play
good
Mass Effect
retro
because everyone looks
sci-fi
boring
game.
as shit.
Like, I would, yeah, like, imagine a game by the Disco Elysium people, but like,
Everyone has giant hair.
But Star Trek, or not even Star Trek, but like that sort of like setting, like 60s sci-fi.
Ooh, yeah.
No. Put me down.
Like a New Vegas, but sci-fi.
Sure.
Jesus, stop.
Yeah, but like more like there's like designed by gay people, so everything looks like actually cool.
R.I.P. Johnny's Legs.
Sorry, New Vegas. I'm sorry, New Vegas, but I don't think it looks that cool.
Yeah, I think it's working with Gamebryo tech, you know, like.
No, I mean like, I think that like the whole point of view aesthetic, I think is just not my kind of retro. I'm very picky and rude. And that's why I was that's why I was on a very weird subset of Star Trek the Original Series Tumblr where everyone was a huge bitch. Well,
This man has a lot of health.
Orphan of Coast.
This man is very bad to see and fight and hear and look at.
Did you beat the optional super boss, Merritt?
No.
I don't think she's found that one.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're at the end of the DLC now, but I meant like, okay, there's two, actually. There's one in DLC and one in the main game.
Uh-huh.
The DLC one, you've probably found the item for.
Yeah. I believe she has, she just hasn't gone back.
Oh,
Okay.
Is it this one? The inner cell of the, or is that?
No, that's just a different thing. That is the Sekiro OTs of this game.
Oh, what?
You open that cell and there's a guy in there who looks like the one-armed wolf from Sekiro.
Yeah. Japanese clothes, all
Orphan
that
is very resistant to arcane, so you probably don't want to transform your wheel. Good to know.
No, Imran, you're right. It would just be BioWare, but everyone has really big hair. Yeah, you're right. Actually, that's my vision.
You know what, LB? If that's an aesthetic you like, you might like the No One Lives Forever games.
I never played those. Like, what were they? Were they like action
like
games
shooters.
or like? Okay,
they're Max Payne, but like campy.
but like awesome powers, like.
Max Payne, but it's Austin Powers. That is the game I want.
That's a great sell.
Well, people really love the Nulf games. They have never brought them back. It's like one of those games from that era, like Beyond Good and Evil, where everybody's like, make a new one!
Hello.
I think the problem is nobody knows who owns it now.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would.
There's been so many like changes of the license that I'm sure if they wanted to figure out, could be like, oh yeah, like Activision owns it or whatever. But no one really cares.
We should buy it. Well, bye. Oh, I'm still alive.
Have you been down the well yet, Merritt?
The well?
Yeah, the well.
Well, now's
Blackjack.
as good a time as any.
I would heal because you might.
Well, yes, I have been down the well. I could have survived that if I was.
So if you fix or kill the things in the well, you get Maria's weapons.
Okay.
It's not easy. It is actually probably the hardest fight in the game.
Oh my god. Why? It's already. The orphan is already hard enough.
That's why it's optional.
Yeah. She threw her weapons down there after being disgusted by what the church was doing.
I mean, but I killed her, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was just kind of like guarding this place.
Her, Gehrman, some other people whose names I don't remember, were the original
Simon
hunters
was one
that came
of
in. Yeah. They came here to like, because the church was like, hey, go find out, and then they had them kill everybody.
Right.
So Maria and Gehrman got disgusted with it. And gave up.
A shadow over Innsmouth was happening in this town, and they were dispatched to come, like, kill it.
I see.
To kill the Dagon worshippers.
So I'm out of bullets. Well, I have 2, but I'm like, you know. Don't!
So if you kill all of those little slugs, then you get stuff?
No, I don't think you can kill those slugs.
Oh, okay. Those are just
Was what she got for me.
ambient
Use of terrain
slugs.
is what is? Yeah, just stomp
What's
around.
happening then?
Oh wait, how did you? Was he always down here, or did he just come down?
He was down here. There was another one down here.
What's on its back? What are those? Those growths.
Barnacles.
I think it's barnacles.
They're very
So
long.
the wheel doesn't seem terribly effective right now. Maybe that's because I haven't upgraded it enough.
You have I've totally forgotten his name. Big Horse Guy. Do you have his sword?
Yes, but it's not upgraded at all.
Okay. That is also an arcane sword.
What's your bloodstone, blood chunk situation like? Do you have stuff to upgrade
I
with?
don't think.
How's your blood?
How's your
How's
blood?
your blood, Merritt?
Hey, how's your blood?
Merritt, I ain't talked to you for weeks. How's your blood?
No, I don't have any chunks. I'm gonna try going back down there though. This time will be different. Don't shoot your skulls at me. Redeeming a blood check. Actually, early bev check. I have a New Belgium Fat Tire, which is one of my favorite beers. I haven't had it in quite a long time, but I had it at my bodega yesterday, so I got some. Hi, buddy. Hi, pal.
Thank you, dude.
I hate him.
He sucks.
Nah, he's fine. No, he sucks. Is this the guy you have to kill?
Yeah.
Wait, there was a bev check?
No, I just.
There was a blood check.
A blood check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redeem a blood check.
Fat Tire is so good if you like amber ale. Definitely. I think it's from Colorado. I don't know.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
I'll have to give it a shot. I'm so not a beer person.
Now we do have an official bev check though.
Yeah, I redeemed it. I'm having
okay.
like a hibiscus agua fresca.
Ooh.
Great taste.
Ooh, I just heard that.
What's that?
Was
it a
Rip it and rip
cherry
it.
Coke Zero?
cherry Coca-Cola zero sugar? I'm sorry.
Nice.
Why are you sorry?
That's just not an interesting answer.
Sure it
It's the
is.
same thing every time.
Those new Coke Zeros are not nearly as good.
I don't know
like
if I've
them.
ever had a Coke Zero.
They're not great. Like they are Coke for people who cannot drink Coke, and they're moderately fine at best. But then they somehow made them a little worse.
I only drink the cherry Coke. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the cherry Coke Zero is the one. The regular Coke Zero. is
This
not
man's is. I don't trust him. And
I'm
that's
a huge.
That's on me. I have trust issues, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
this is why I have trust issues. Because of the giant shark man.
My actual favorite pop or soda, if you will, is Mellow Yellow, but it's like murder for your body and your teeth. So I've tried to stop drinking for the last several years.
Don't want to fight this man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very kind of you to call him a man.
If you're not gonna fight him, Merritt, I'll tell you the gimmick of that fight. About when you get about to half health, he wakes up another one that comes out, and you have to fight them both.
No. Nope. I'll do that when on New Game Plus, or I'll do that when I just cheat and make my damage 1,000,000.
Mm-hmm.
Have we established whether or not sharks like snakes? I don't think he would stagger, but he may be. I could try snakes, and I could try summoning a friend. I also am
Summoning would probably help.
I also am kind of out of bullets, so I do have to go back. God, yeah, it's just like
That was the only fight in which I used the thing where you turn one enemy against the other. Like you have to stab them with like a very slow animation knife. But then they fight for at least a little bit.
You also have other non-DLC. You're like not at the end of the game. You've got lots of stuff you can be doing.
We can fuck around there.
Yeah.
Bullets, please.
No reason.
Yeah, sharks
to...
hate lightning, I think.
That sounds right.
Well, I can afford 4 bullets.
That is how they killed Jaws.
With lightning?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe let's not go back to the DLC. Let's,
Do you remember
Am I in the here? The nightmare?
Did you finish Upper Cathedral Ward?
Murgo's Loft? You have not finished yet.
Did I finish Upper Cathedral Ward?
She did not.
I did not? Okay, well, let's go there. Murgo's Loft. Hey, I'm going to the sick party later. Yeah, it's at Murgo's Loft. Just like mention my
It is a sick
name.
party.
Just mention my
accurate-
name and you'll get it.
That is an accurate description of what Murgo's Loft is.
A sick party run by freaks. What is... Wait. Oh, wait.
This is Blue Werewolf Town.
Oh, God. Everything is bad. I am stronger than I was, but...
Yes.
Right. You're a lot more jacked.
Although my wheel isn't as good as my hammer is, I think. Yeah, taking a few hits to kill these gentlemen. What if it's in angry mode? Nope, I wasted 2 bullets there. Okay, that's more effective.
Those gentlemen also have like a lot of health. They're just like or a lot of defense. I don't know.
You can run past the werewolves and open the door.
You need
This place again.
This
you
place
need a
again.
key from, I think, one of the Squidwards.
Yeah, I hate the Squidwards.
Let's,
Smush.
Undertaker.
Oh, High Boot says you have the key already. So you could.
Yeah. I thought she did. I'm trying not to say too much because I know, Merritt, you already know some of this game, but I feel like we've gotten past most of what you know.
Can you like hit the find the the breaker?
Yeah, that would be great, huh?
Turn on in here.
No, don't do that.
Hey, dodged right through it.
I hate these guys.
These aren't even. This isn't even the bad one.
He's annoying anyway.
No. Okay. Oh, it is the bad one.
Yeah, this one I had a bad dream about this.
Oh, Merritt, there are no good ones.
No, but I didn't think this one did that.
Steven, it's just easier to tell you this rather than like message you, but I'm gonna publish the story unless you have any objections.
Nope, nothing on my end. I'll retweet it.
Alright.
Get that story up. Exclusive. Fanbite scoop.
It is, in fact, a Fanbyte scoop. If you want to go to fanbyte.com and read that, I'll also get it on the front page.
Ooh.
Nintendo
Fanbyte
issues
scoop.
internal response to Activision Blizzard reports. Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser says he finds the reports distressing and disturbing. Wow.
Still can't believe that guy's name is Doug Bowser.
That's the only reason he got the job.
Well, Nintendo, me and you, Merritt, we established that Nintendo does not like everybody named Bowser either.
Oh, that's true, because they were suing. Well, there can only be one.
Oh.
I did waste another bullet, so I love that for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and just run through here. Doesn't open from this side. Hey wolves, what's up, guys? I got no beef with you. Don't worry. Don't even trip, dog. Literal dog.
Wow, that's funny.
Don't even trip. Where's this door?
What if I become a beer guy?
Oh God.
You're better
Doors
than
is
that,
the
LB.
funniest thing.
What? Better than someone who drinks beer?
Drinking beer is one thing. I feel like I have personally a...
There's nothing wrong with being a beer guy as long as you're not. Yeah, no.
I don't. I'm pedantic about enough things. I'm not gonna be pedantic.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine then.
Open
I get why
the
you'd
door.
be concerned though.
Open the door. Beers?
know,
When I don't know, I have been a beer drinker for some time. But definitely when I went to Europe for the first time, I was like, oh my God, beer is like, can taste like things and be good.
Yeah, no, I love beer. I was a beer guy.
You
for a while.
idiot. You can't get through the door. You
his
stupid
ass.
fuck.
Wow.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do? Aww.
Poor puppy.
Oh, puppy. Nothing. That's what. Oh wait, I can get chunks from this man's.
Yeah, you can. This is one of the best ways to farm for that stuff, actually, is literally locking them in the store.
Snakes. Can we just throw snakes at the dog?
Yeah,
Shard. That's useless. That's worth nothing to me.
Sorry, LB, that image is just the funniest thing.
Throwing snakes at a dog. Please do not throw snakes at a dog.
What you're basically describing is a Pokemon battle.
You're right! You're right.
I'm just picturing, like, you know, those, like, sealed tubes with tennis balls, a dog trying to open one of those, but then, like, the silly snakes come out.
Aw, dog would hate that.
You would hate that.
Oh boy. Well,
Oh,
Yeah,
Passed
that's
away.
shortcut, though.
Yeah, you open the short.
what was that icon?
the chunk chance is low, to be fair.
Hmm.
The chunk chance.
The chunk chance. That sounds just. I like to say it. The chunk chance.
That's like when you. I think chunk chance is like an ice cream stat, where like when you dip your spoon into like the pint of ice cream, what is the chance that you will get a chunk of something? You know.
You're right. The chunk chance. That's a good point.
You know, John
Yeah,
is
the door
making
open.
ice cream.
You got the door open
Yes.
Wait, what door? Oh, over there.
there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, John
Wait, this
showed me his list.
Yeah, so John is wait. This was just a shortcut? Oh no,
Yeah.
there's a way up. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, John is making ice cream based on the Merritt's OCs. He bought an ice cream machine.
Electric Claire says it's a 4% drop rate on the chunk.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Haven't seen you in a while.
Weird head.
Weird head. I just want to. I feel like that thing should just pop. You know,
So weird head.
it's a weird head.
In my head, these guys have always sounded like David Cross.
Oh my god. Fear Beast, remember bolts. Don't have any lightning, only have 8 vials.
Oh my gosh. Please. Oh.
I'm gonna DM you, Imran, real quick.
Alright.
I'll just jump down here. Surely nothing bad will happen to me. Well,
These look like normal plants full of their David Cross friends. Wait, did they come out of the plants?
no one knows where they came from.
Is that because their heads kind of look like these plants, you know? The flower
A little bit.
bulbs. Oh, this is like a boss fight.
Well, but they don't seem to be taking any damage, so there's something else here that I need to destroy.
Where's the celestial emissary?
That's a
apparently what
great
you're
question.
Here, we found David. Where's Bob?
Look for the one who has like a new career late game as an action star.
So weird. Good for him, though. I like how they fell down.
I like how they suffer.
It's just funny when something falls down.
That's so true. Maybe I just have to kill them and then it'll come out.
Maybe.
Or it's a puzzle boss and there's like one specific flower I have to destroy.
Imran, thank you for this gift. I just have this David Cross voice in my head now, like every time they come.
Oh shit, I don't have any insight. That might be...
Oh!
No, it's
Wait,
not. That's
oh,
not what determines
so
it.
you saw him spawning there out of the ground down there.
Yeah. Hey, idiots.
On the bright side, you kill these guys real good.
Fairly easily. They
You're
can
very
hurt me
good
though.
at squashing them.
Or is it just all of these are gonna turn into guys and I just gotta kill them all? buddy. Just kind of hanging out.
You're kind
Oh,
of cute.
what's your deal, buddy? Oh, hey, you're the one.
Yeah, it's just one of them.
Oh, it's the glowing one. That's handy.
The trick is that he's the one. If you approach him, he will never attack you.
Yeah, I was
He always
noticing
backs
that.
up.
Hey, buddy. Hey, not you. You. Nope, not you.
Oh, the glowing
You
one
aren't the
is.
one.
Yeah, the glowing is not right. That's it being the one you just wanted. It's fun for me to be here, who's never played this game.
I
Me
love
too.
Green Fight.
Oh, it's also the one that doesn't have a health bar above its head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because the health bar is already on the screen.
Yeah.
Also, it's the cutest one. I think it's cuter than the other ones. And it has a cuter attitude. It's not attacking.
Yeah.
That is
It's like,
cute.
oh, I'm shy. I'm the little celestial emissary.
I'm just a widow celestial emissary. Please don't smash me with your hammer, Elizabeth.
I'm
Celestial
literally
anxiety.
neurodivergent and a minor.
I'm
I'm the celestial
neurodivergent.
emissary.
I'm neurodivergent and a minor. I'm the celestial emissary. Please, Elizabeth, don't smash me with your hammer. Please don't smash me with your big hammer, Elizabeth.
I do love that hammer.
It's a great hammer. You know what? It's a great hammer. It's well, it's a great hammer, and it's also a great hammer.
Oh, is it actually called the Great Hammer?
No, but it's
No.
a big hammer. That reminds me of the What Is Kids You Know bit about the great grandmas.
I don't remember that one.
This guy at a porn store trying to return a tape. He's like, yeah, I thought this was gonna be great grandmas. You know, like superlative, like really good grandmas. But it was great grandmas. Well, don't love that. Don't love
Yeah, he
that.
does that eventually.
Don't love that. Well, come in
It's
with more
such
than
a-
8 vials next time.
Yeah, and it's such a small walk. But
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Make
though.
my
They're
monster
little.
grow.
I was gonna be like, LB, is he still cute? And apparently you're still on board.
Just a funny little. It wasn't at first, and then he did a funny little walk. And I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, you're still my friend.
He is
You're still the
vegetables.
same guy. You're just huge now."
just like Goldar.
Damn, so Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo have all been like, fuck this one guy in particular.
Yeah. I mean, like one, it's very clear what Bobby Kotick has allegedly done. It's like beyond the pale.
Yeah.
But also, I think a lot of people in the industry want this to be a Bobby Kotick problem and an industry
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Because then that gets solved once you get rid of Bobby Kotick and not, what
Yep.
everyone recognizes.
Yeah. I think it was
That's
your
true.
piece, right? About like it needs the rot goes deeper. It's got to be like the whole kit and caboodle, basically.
Yeah.
These
The
guys
entire executive team.
These guys are not giving me enough. Gotta go grind for echoes.
The thing they don't want you to ask is
What
like,
the fuck was that?
why does this the
Frenzy.
way we organize power allow this kind of thing all the time?
Yeah.
It can just be individual bad actors.
Gotta go
instead.
grind for echoes.
And it's not even just a video game thing, but like the phrasing here will make it sound like that's what I mean. But like people fucking love the idea of a final boss. Like you just
Yeah.
like, oh, if we can
Yeah.
just kill Sauron, we win.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the never Trumper shit, all that weird
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah. I gotta go kill some students to give vials. I'm sorry.
Well, they suck though.
They suck. They should die. A bunch of Switch games are on sale on Amazon, and I'm like looking at New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, which I shouldn't probably play.
No.
I really like that game.
You didn't, or you did?
I did. Like, I think the level design is really
I just
good.
like Mario. I like a Mario, you know. And it's like these things are never on sale. And I know that this is like easily probably one of the worst ones.
Yep.
Like the most derivative. God, New Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, New Super Mario Brothers U, New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. Oh, and there's the sequel too.
I'll say of that set, of the New Super Mario Brothers set, this is the best one.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of did like the 3DS one, because it was just like, what if we just made it just about coins? Like, we're always getting coins in Mario games. What if that's basically all you were doing? And there was a weird little sort of like roguelike score attack mode too.
I think one of the problems with the new Super Mario Brothers console ones is that they are so multiplayer focused, and the multiplayer is bad. It's like all that bubble stuff. And,
Yeah, it can be tricky.
Just people bouncing off of each other because the levels aren't designed to hold
Don't
that many
spit
people.
your goop at me.
You're so gross.
Oh, I'll get bullets from these guys too, so that's good.
UNTOR in the chat also points out like a thing that has kind of stuck in my craw a little bit. As much as I am enjoying a lot of Riot stuff right now, like the idea that like Arcane and Rune King have just papered over all their problems.
What's going
from, like,
on with them? Like, did they ever? Didn't they have a huge walkout a while ago? And
yeah, they definitely had some stuff going on. I can't remember if there was a walkout. I don't know if you remember, Imran.
Not recently. Earlier this year, they tamped down on people who were complaining, which in a way that was like real gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not super on board with Riot yet, but there was a PC Gamer article that I think kicked this all off. That was saying like, well, Blizzard has a bad week, Riot has an amazing one, which is like, no, it's not a scale. Like the one doesn't tip off the other.
I do.
Didn't they hire like somebody that everybody was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea to hire her, and then she left 6 months later or something? She was like, this isn't working out.
Yeah, what's her name? Or wait, wasn't that Activision?
Blizzard did that.
Yeah.
I think Riot did it too. I think it was just a much longer time scale.
Yeah, it's a trend of like, let's hire someone so we take the heat off us. Hire someone who it looks good to hire. And then not actually change stuff, or not actually let them have the power to actually do anything about it.
Yeah. Hire them into a completely, like, symbolic role that they then leave because they realize it's a completely symbolic role. And get frustrated.
Guys, my frames are sick. You could not. You know what? God damn it.
These liberal campuses are going in.
It's these liberal campuses. So much for the tolerant left, you know? I go on campus and I say, I think we should pee and poo-poo wherever we want. And the professor says, you have to sit down. And class is on geometry. And I say, you're oppressing me because I want to talk about the freedom to do a pee and a poo-poo wherever. And he says, you can't. And then I have to go to jail. This is Biden's America.
This is.
Honestly, though, this goo guy really does feel to me like I don't know. Maybe it was just that we were joking about all these guys as legacy. And that's how I picture
legacy admissions.
Legacy admissions.
Look at this guy. He's still just like,
I don't understand what's going on.
This guy fell asleep in the lecture.
That's actually really funny.
That's what you get.
That's a really good bit. I'm glad they just had a guy in a chair napping. Two guys. This is very good level design.
They'd be friends if they knew each other.
If only. They could pick different days, like, I'm gonna nap this day, you're gonna nap this day.
We'll watch out for each other.
Watch out for each other. That's why you need solidarity. Because if
And
you
then
don't have
everyone
solidarity,
applauded.
what's gonna get you.
Yep, everyone clapped after I said my thing about the pee-pee and the poo-poo. Everyone was like, everyone stood up and clapped.
You're so brave.
Every once in a while, have you seen the like liberal student gets owned by conservative commentator video about the like where they do the thing, but it's about the kid's book about a mouse?
What?
Oh, they give a mouse a cookie?
No, it's not a real thing. It's like a comedy.
Yeah. Oh, is it those two guys who...
Those two guys, yeah.
I love those guys. You know, those guys.
Yeah. Every once in a while.
Oh,
like,
Jeremy and Rashad? I'm thinking of two different guys.
Oh, yeah. Jeremy and Rashad. Not those other two guys.
You know what the other two guys
Who
I'm
I like
talking about,
less.
though, right?
Yeah, I like those guys, but I like Jeremy and Rajat a lot more.
Sure.
Define Special Mouse. Yeah, that one. Define Special Mouse. Sometimes I have like a reply to that, and sometimes somebody likes it, and I get to watch it all over again. It's just like the first time.
Liberal sludge gets owned by murderous free-thinking hammer user. That's so true. Nintendo, can I buy this? Will you let me buy it, Nintendo? Nope. Yeah, those deals are all gone now.
I was wondering because it was weird because they announced them for Black Friday at 40. Then all of a sudden, a couple of stores started doing them at 26.
Yeah, I was gonna buy a new Super Mario Brothers for $26. You can't buy it from Amazon anymore. It is sold out. So that's fine. I don't need to play it. You just don't get my money then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joke's on them.
I have other games I can play. Like
Spend that money on Blood Vials.
Spend that money on Blood Vials. I'm investing in myself, in my future. I'm getting an education. An education in smashing these guys with hammers. This is gonna serve me well. This is the real world. You guys are up here in your ivory tower, just spitting goo everywhere. Welcome to the real world. People are just gonna hit you with hammers, and you just are gonna have to learn how to deal with it.
I would love a real world season that was just all of your Bloodborne or your Souls characters.
Oh, that would be a good edit. We'd have to dub them over.
At Skull Rooster Teeth, I'm sure we have contacts there. Nikki used to work there.
Wait, do they exist anymore?
Rooster Teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they went bankrupt or something.
They just put out Genlock Season 2s out on
yeah.
HBO.
Or they got bought, didn't they?
Yeah, they got bought. It's Comcast owns them?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I've noticed that when you come out of a roll, your attack is faster. Because, like, look at this versus, like, that. Seems faster, right?
Yeah, they really want you to get in their face.
Not to get too inside baseball here, but in our Slack, Dylan did just posted a screenshot of our CMS showing that 87% of all traffic on the website right now is your piece from Nintendo.
Does not
Good.
surprise me. Yeah, I basically, by principle, refuse to... The reason I haven't... Well, in addition to the fact that there's, like, no real compelling reason to buy a PS5 if you have a computer right now, the reason I haven't got a PS5 or an Xbox, which I think I probably will get in the new year, just because of
The BC stuff?
legacy stuff, yeah. I refuse, on principle, to fight people to buy something. I would like to exchange currency for goods, and if I have to, like, do something insane to do that, I just don't need the thing that much.
That's a really healthy attitude.
It is.
And, like, I recognize that there's scarcity, and then that, you know, people are like, and I don't know, I don't have a lot of ill will towards resellers, because according to capitalist logic, they are reallocating goods to people who want it the most, according to how much they're willing to spend on them. And, like, that's no worse than anything else that happens in this economy, you know? Also, I don't really want either of those that bad. I was thinking about how the GameCube was the last console I bought on launch day. I did buy a Wii when it came out, but not on launch day. I did something really stupid because I was in college and I was a dumbass. Which is that I went on eBay and ended up winning 2 Wii auctions. Oh, no. And had to, like, renege on one of them. It was a mess, but it worked out fine. It's not, so I don't think Footage Big, but the thing is, like, this stuff isn't induced scarcity. It is just legitimately, like, they can't make enough of them because...
Right.
Yeah.
Because
of the chip shortage and...
Chip shortage, production line stuff.
Because nobody wants to work. They'd rather sit at home and collect their checks from
But the fake scarcity around, like, limited edition shoes and stuff, like, I was talking about this the other day. I was like, I could get into, like, sneakers, I think, but, like, the idea of having to, like, fight people to buy them or of having to pay, like, thousands of dollars is completely insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to have a nice sneaker that I like and admire other
Yeah.
people's sneakers. I don't want to like have buying sneakers be my job.
I mean, at a certain point, that stuff gets into like weird, almost investment territory.
Yeah.
Where it's like art collecting, and it's like
I don't want to do
like,
that.
the actual world of art collecting, which sucks and has
Yeah.
nothing to do with liking art. And I don't want to have anything to do with that stuff.
You know what I could do and do, and in fact I'm like doing as of do. I'm in fact doing right now. I could, if I want a cool thing that I can just spend money on just to have, I like to commission artists sometimes and just like get like a cool thing that for them to draw. And it's like, oh, this is my OC or from this story I wrote that somebody has drawn for me. That's great.
That's fun.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
do
true.
want to get a PS5 though, and I also want an Xbox.
It's really baffling to me because like
For
I just
myself.
pre-ordered when they were announced, and it's like, okay, I got one. I didn't realize it would be like this
same.
hunt. It's like Hunger Games for one.
Yeah.
It's hard to get things sometimes.
It wasn't this hard to get consoles before this time, though. I think as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Wii.
I mean, the
was
Wii was very
thing.
The
difficult.
Wii was hard,
The Wii
yeah.
was
Someone
hard,
died
yeah.
trying to get the Wii.
I'm
She
sure
held her
multiple
Wii
people
for a
did.
Wii.
I remember
Yeah.
my friends camped out outside of Best Buy to get the Wii.
Wow.
And I was like, you're nerds. Why are you doing this?
Wait.
You fucking dorks.
Anti-boredom says, I had a coworker tell me he couldn't come in to buy because he had to buy shoes when they dropped. I told him to just tell me he's sick next time.
Yeah, the shoe shit is like you have to download an app and basically win a lottery that lets you sell
Yeah,
online.
that's
Yeah.
and no, I'm sorry, but no. If I can't walk into a store and buy a thing or give someone money and then they make a thing and send it to me, then I don't care.
The amount of time you would spend doing that you could do literally with anything else.
Mhm.
That would give you just as much enjoyment as the thing you could do with like your PS5.
Yeah.
You know? Like you could be reading a book, you could be playing any number of video games you already own.
Yeah. If something is illegal, I shouldn't have to go through all these hoops, you know?
I will sometimes do that, but if it's like for like a small clothing company.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
that I know
different.
is like
Yeah,
that's
if it's like a limit, if it's
but it's like Nike, you have the capacity to make $1 billion anything.
no, I mean if it's like a
Don't-
big bud drop where they like
Yeah,
you know,
because I do that with Big Bud drops.
can only
and,
make so much stuff
yeah, because
um,
they're
like
doesn't
you know
plan.
a few people.
I'm wearing a Big Bud shirt right now.
Nice.
So comfy.
Thought about buying a jumpsuit from them for a while, but haven't
So
become a
I
jumpsuit
have a
person yet.
jumpsuit. I got a jumpsuit at a sample sale, but it doesn't actually fit me. But it was a sample sale, so I couldn't like try it on.
Mhm.
So I just have a jumpsuit that doesn't fit me.
Mm.
And I'll find somebody. I just need to sell it to someone.
Yeah.
Nikki and I
Hey.
both got matching jumpsuits right before the Providence trip and went to that AEW show wearing them
Uh huh.
That's so
with just
cute.
different colors. It was very fun.
Nice.
That's beautiful. That's friendship. That's camaraderie.
Oh, we should get fan by jumpsuits.
I was
I
thinking
forgot
we
to
should
put-
get fan by tracksuits.
Yeah, that's what they are. That.
Tracksuits are good too.
Tracksuits.
Yeah.
I have a tracksuit. It's pretty cool.
I feel like
I mean, I bought a tracksuit just to wear for the summer, and it was like such a good purchase. It's so versatile, and like just works with so many things. And also, you can just put a tracksuit on and feel like you're like in the Royal Tenenbaums.
they're so
Oh
happy
my
to
God,
see
these
you.
little guys! Hey everybody!
They're like stuffed Pikmin.
They are kind of like Pikmin.
Do you guys like snakes?
Now give me your guts, Pikmin. I need to harvest your guts to make oil. Where's the
So,
real
have you
one?
been playing that that Pikmin mobile game?
No, I don't play mobile games.
it's not really a game, is it?
Not really. It's more like a
It's an
pedometer.
AR thing,
but like,
yeah.
yeah. So occasionally a Pikmin will find something. It'll say like, "Hey, do you want to go over? Like, do you want to send this Pikmin on an expedition to go get it?" And I've been traveling across the country for the last week. So when I came back, I was like, "Hey, a Pikmin has found something in Atlanta. Do you want to send it to go get it?"
What?
It will take 63 days. So I'm like, "Yes, I'm gonna send this Pikmin to go
Oh my
get this thing."
God.
It's like a piece of fruit or something. I don't know what it is.
Hey,
Sometimes I
Pikmin,
have
can you go
friends.
to Atlanta and get this fruit for me real quick?
And just walk it. Like you could watch it in real time. Just walk
Oh
there.
my God, seriously? That's very funny.
63 days. I know why 63 days is such a funny number.
It's an odd number.
Yeah.
64 wouldn't be funny.
The 64 is already a very famous number.
That's
I feel like
true.
it's gotten
From Nintendo.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Nintendo.
Hey, buddy.
That's why they couldn't do it though. Well, I guess they could. They are legally allowed to use the number 64 because it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I thought you meant because it's owned by everyone. Not.
Oh, by everyone what?
No.
Clearly not. If Nintendo wanted it, they could make it.
Nintendo sending cease and desist to everybody when they turn 64.
We have copyright at this age. You turned Nintendo 64 years old today. That's some fucking like Infinite Jest shit of like.
Yeah.
The jewel on her wrist starts glowing when you drop
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
god.
we're literally gonna say Logan's Run shit.
See, it's funny because I made that reference one time on a podcast or something, and Nikki just like didn't get it, and I was like, ironically, now the jewel in my wrist is going off because I made a reference to a movie from 1970 that has given away my age.
My favorite Logan's Run factoid has nothing to do with Logan's Run. It's that after BioShock Infinite, what Ken Levine left to go make a remake of Logan's Run that just never materialized.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
I
gonna
remember that.
he's gonna do that. Then he's gonna reboot Twilight Zone, and then
Oh
neither
my
of those
God.
things actually happened.
That's so. Oh boy, you got
Whoa, that's cool.
Who was Super Saiyan?
Sir.
Cute
It
behavior.
is Super Saiyan. Like when they
Sir?
the blue one.
The blue one, Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah.
That's
Super
that's
Saiyan
one I know.
God.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Well, Super
Saiyan
Saiyan
God
God
is just red.
Is red. Oh, is red. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that, please, sir. Don't do that.
Sorry.
Sir.
Sorry for talking
Sir?
about Dragon Ball.
Okay.
No,
Are
Merritt
you
said
not
don't do
allowed
that.
No, it's-
I was just joking.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, you popped it.
Popped it. Oh my god, that's so satisfying.
Dr. Pimple Popper, Merritt K.
Celestial
Look
emissary.
how nasty you are now.
So nasty. But I got the. Wait, what rune did I get? Communion.
Moon? Communion?
Higher blood
Communion.
vial maximum. Hot
That's a
blood
pretty good one.
administration is, of course, the pursuit of communion.
So I DM'd Imran about something a few minutes ago, Merritt, regarding this boss fight. We had basically come to the conclusion that we should tell you something about this room.
Yeah.
Do you
Because
wanna
you will
know
not
something
find it
about
on your own.
No. Not
Well,
unless people
give me
chat,
like
they do
5
it.
seconds and see if I
Okay.
find it. Or like
Alright.
5 minutes and see if I find it.
Sure. But now you know there's something in this room.
Yes.
I do.
Chat, be good.
Remember, I found out how to get back to the place in DS1.
It's
Wow.
true.
Found out how
Yeah.
to get up to the bird place, and then the bird flies back.
You did also play most of Dark Souls 2 without going to the first area of Dark Souls 2.
Well, listen, that was intentional.
You are right though. You have found some incredible things.
While Merritt's looking for this, do you want to know just a funny Sonic thing?
Of course.
Always.
So Sonic Colors Ultimate is a very
Oh
seemingly
my
very
God,
bad port.
Yeah, it's so sad.
They updated it recently. For the original release, they mixed the entire soundtrack down to mono. For the update, they mixed the mono back up to stereo, but they did that from the mono source.
What?
So now it just sounds like complete garbage.
Why would they? That game is one of the few good 3D Sonic games. Why did they fucking destroy it like that?
I'm of the belief that like the ways in which Sonic is bad are worth more than the ways in which Sonic is good.
Yeah.
Like it's just funnier. It adds more to the world.
But Sonic Colors is like actually a really fun, cool game, and
Yeah.
and I was so excited for it to
It's a
come
real
back
bad
and be
port.
able to play it on modern consoles. And it's like nope, we did it bad. So what does it say? Not time for ignoring nothing but yourselves here. That seems like
That's like not true, right?
that doesn't seem true.
Also, I don't know if you came to this room in the DLC, but this is the hospital basically you were in.
The what room?
The hospital.
Oh,
The second part of the DLC.
I liked how that you tried to shoot snakes.
That's her answer to
That way
everything.
that might be the how to unlock it. Like the only way to unlock this section is to shoot snakes out of your arm.
There's no hidden walls in this game.
Nope.
There's no illusory walls, in the Dark Souls sense, no.
Hey, Steven, you know those big caravans in Elden Ring?
Yeah.
I thought, like, oh, I'm gonna fight these giants. Haha, they're like tied to the caravan, so they can't hit me. They're not tied to the caravan. They can just leave.
Elizabeth's just having a sit.
Having a real quick
meditating.
Meditating.
Sometimes, I mean, the thing is, there's very little places to sit in these games.
Yeah.
There's like not a lot of benches or like places to just chill for a second.
Elizabeth's just waiting for the laser wall to raise up so that she can keep fighting Darth Maul. I will say, Merritt, you've been on the right track here. Like you've had the right idea, at least.
Snakes.
Can't jump down into there.
If you shoot snakes into there, what happens? Into that hole. Will that work? Actually, you don't need to do that.
Just throw snakes into the hole and something happens.
And they're just like, oh
this was a
god, so
Zelda
we just
game,
live here now?
If this was a Zelda game
Mhm.
and everybody and snakes were just like part of the build, it would be worth a try.
Try a snake
gotta
butthole. Okay, just tell me.
Go up the steps where you are, over to the lantern, back behind you. Too many steps. Yeah, turn right. Glizzy smash.
Yep.
No mercy for it. But yeah, okay. If I had actually looked at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have.
I've seen like streamers just go up there immediately and open it and be like, "Oh, I had no idea." It's like, no, you
Oops.
clearly knew.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Irreverent Izzy.
So irreverent.
So irreverent. Irreverent
Random
Izzy.
humor, you know.
Much more memorable than irrelevant Izzy, who was forgotten pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, I should switch runes.
We'll say, for as many problems as Riot still has, and it sucks that their image is kind of being scrubbed clean. Rune King, pretty good.
Yeah, that is a very surprisingly good game.
It's like shocking, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that it's as deep as it is. I expected it to be like really, really simplified and stripped down because it's like trying to appeal to a very wide audience, which is like everyone, because everybody plays League. But it's not. It's like actually like super dense.
I will say, if maybe it's my eyes going, but man, everything in that game is very small.
Yep. Listen, you can listen to last week's episode of 99 Potions to hear me complain about how small the timeline UI in that game is.
That was kind of the first thing I thought when I was watching Funke playing. I'm like, oh, this looks very small. I could never play this. I'm too old. This is for the young, this game. Not for my 32-year-old eyes. It's for kids and teens.
I don't know. I think
such a good look, Elizabeth. You look amazing.
Right? She looks so fucking cool.
Majestic.
She looks so cool.
This is like one of the coolest people I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, she has won our hearts. She's found her way into our hearts.
I think Glizzy is the coolest character.
She is, yeah. Did we just decide that she was the Raphael?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So she's cool but crude. Or cool but rude.
Cool but rude, I think. Or cool
I
but
think
crude.
it's been both. I think it was cool but crude, and then people thought it was cool but rude, and then it became cool but rude. I don't remember.
Oh.
I have to look up the Ninja
I have no
Turtles
memory
and
of
the
this,
humors
but
again. I have to look up the humors again.
Yellow bile,
I
black
have to look up on
bile.
amino apps. I don't even know what amino apps is. It scares me every
it's
time
like
I go there.
It's a good blog for teens.
It's a blog for teens. Michelangelo is blood, sanguine, people-oriented, active, animated, extroverted, impulsive, fun-loving, and playful. That sounds like Swishmail. No,
Yeah.
or
Ronald?
Ronald, I think. Well, optimistic, enthusiastic, smiley. That could. Well, okay.
Swishmail smiles a lot.
Swishmail smiles. Black bile, Leonardo, quality-oriented, detail-oriented, cautious, likes to plan, thoughtful, self-sacrificing, perfectionist. That's got to be Farfield.
That's Farfield.
That's Farfield to a
You,
T.
you said self-sacrificing, and I immediately thought of Farfield.
Yeah. Yellow bile. Short-tempered, disruptive, great warriors, eccentric, result-oriented, opinionated, blunt, love having control. I think that might actually be Bronald.
That's Ronald.
Ronald.
Interpreted as angry, impatient, self-confident, confident, fight for a cause against
Yes.
injustice. That's Ronald.
Yes!
So,
Ronald.
So many NPCs.
wait, that's Raphael though.
That's Raphael. So does that make Glizzy Michelangelo?
No, because I think Swishmail is Michelangelo. People-oriented, active, animated, extroverted, impulsive, fun-loving, and playful. That's Swishmail.
Oh, so Glizzy would be Donatello.
Glizzy would be Donatello, which is introverted, easygoing, passive, stoic, sincere,
Okay.
loyal, persistent, practical, accommodating, easy to work with.
I can see that.
I
Yeah.
can see that too.
Easy to work with, maybe, but
Yeah.
the rest.
Well,
Introverted.
for like Johnny Slice, she's easy to
Yeah.
work with.
I mean, what is that big wheel but just a machine? With
Yeah.
Donatello,
That's
famously
so
does.
true.
Was literally thinking like trick weapons. Donatello does machines.
At first I thought she was the Raphael, but no, I think Ronald is the Raphael.
that makes sense.
Wait, so who's the Leonardo?
Farfield.
Farfield. Okay.
is Leonardo depressed?
Farfield. Okay,
In
it
some
says
comic.
black bile, melancholic personality, need validation, reassurance, anxious, fears making the wrong choice, perfectionist, thoughtful, logical, analytical. That's all Farfield.
But not
But
depressed.
Elizabeth has made so many friends with ringing the bell. So like,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in here.
Worm.
Some gross guy.
well, can't hit because my wheel keep bouncing. Don't make me
Shit.
frenzy. You made me frenzy.
You have, I guess, like not good frenzy armor, which is
Yeah.
probably yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You
Do you recognize what's down there, Merritt?
Oh, that's the place. Where's the
Yeah.
thing? Oh wait, that's the
Where you fought
hospital where the two guys were.
It's where you fought Amelia.
Oh, right.
A call beyond.
Call Beyond. What is that?
What's that mean?
I think it's like a bone. Like it's one of the items. That you
Yeah, it's one of the hunting tools.
I'd love to find a bone and it says it's a call beyond. It's a fucking bone.
I assume it counts as a consumable, like the rest.
Yeah.
Create a smart stall. Create a smell. Okay.
Evaporate.
Create small star explosion. I want to use this.
really
I need 8 more arcane.
It's so cute.
I use a
Look
little
at it.
guy.
It's a little guy.
Shoot a
With
laser.
little antlers.
Okay, well, now we know what we have to do is we have to get 8 more points in arcane. Oh boy. Hey.
You could get 8 points in arcane.
Yeah, easy.
Do you have
You
any
can
arcane
do it
points
like
we can
that.
have?
Hey, can I have arcane
Yeah.
points, please?
League of Legends Arcane.
Can I have arcane? Do you do arcane? No? Damn, that guy just like slumped. He's like, I'm done. I'm going to bed.
He's not actually.
That's
good.
what I would do in a fight. Is I just like lay back and
Like,
like,
I'm good. You know what? I'm fine. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Do you do arcane?
I like
No?
how it looks like Spencer's gifts.
It looked like one of those electric ball things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the
Yes.
ball from
Tesla ball?
Spencer. From all, yeah.
Orb.
You know they added an orb to WWE?
What?
Wait, is that
Yeah.
the thing the guy who definitely was The Rock was carrying?
I don't know. I just saw a thing of Vince McMahon holding a golden egg, and that the new storyline is where's the golden egg?
Oh my
So-
god.
I believe.
What is, no, I didn't want to. Oh
Yeah, you
shit.
summoned a person. I believe I haven't looked too deeply into it, but I believe what happened was they did a whole thing that was like, we're gonna throw a big thing in honor of the Rock, where the Rock was like it's named after the Rock, and we love the Rock so much. They're gonna talk about the Rock for 3 hours, and then the Rock didn't show up, but they did like a first-person camera thing from the Rock's perspective, where they had a different guy pretending to be the Rock hand a golden orb to Vince McMahon from off screen, but it's not the Rock, because if it was the Rock, they would have him on camera.
Damien just died. He passed away almost immediately.
Damn, I bet
I can't get back up here, can I?
No.
So
You
I
have
have
a
to.
Hunter's Mark
I have
out.
to go in that room with the bad thing in it. I don't have a.
It's bad.
Fine.
I don't have a good hunter's mark, so I will have to just go in and. Oh, Damien got crushed by the elevator, or he just walked into the elevator pit. Like that's not
See, it's
why
not
I
dangerous
summoned a
in
guy,
there.
but it did happen. Accidents
fun and
happen.
cool.
Manslaughter. I keep thinking that is the button to make the wheel go like this.
Where are all my bullets going?
Oh, like that looks like Seath or something. Oh,
An
cool.
angel.
Cool. Altar of Despair. What a great place. I bet this is going to be
Clean up
awesome.
in here.
Look,
looks
whoever
fine,
named it
it's
was
just
having a
dirty.
bad day.
Listen, nothing's attacking you.
Oh, this does look kind of like that Seath guy. Oh, what? Is that a face?
Well, it's a, you know,
What's a face, really?
What's in a face?
lots
Two
of people
eyes?
have faces. There's lots of different kinds of faces.
I don't understand what I'm looking at.
Yeah, what am I looking at here? Can I
Is that
just
like
get
a
my
beard?
face up
This
in
is
the
the
scoop?
back.
It's like a
Is
That's
tree.
the back.
Yes.
Oh, that's the back of it. Okay. Let's see the
Well,
front.
but the front's super normal and good.
Yeah, it's probably normal.
Oh, what's this stuff?
It's got macaroni and
hello.
cheese growing out of its head.
Yeah.
Do you notice what she's put on
still
the
there.
altar?
Is that Rom?
That's Rom.
Oh.
Why?
She's mourning.
She's trying to revive him.
Oh, no,
Her.
don't do that. What? Hey, pay attention to me. I'm here. Pay attention to me.
Pasta friend?
Pay attention to me. Oh, you were gonna.
I would
do-
just beat her ass while you have the chance.
Yeah, you could take that opportunity, but yeah.
Well, I didn't take it.
Ooh, it's got double health now though.
Really? Because I summoned a man?
Summon?
Okay, well, just fucking
Maybe.
kill me then.
See, very
do
normal
kinda
face.
wanna
There's two
do
eyes.
that.
That's where I'm summoning the worms from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Midas.
Straight up.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I love Brightus.
She is one of the optional super bosses, but she's very fun to fight, I feel like.
Great character design.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It does make me want to have mac and cheese. It shouldn't. It shouldn't make me hungry for mac and cheese. I'm not hungry.
I was
just
gonna
ate.
say udon.
Udon.
Yeah, I can see that.
Udon.
Thing is, I don't want my mental udon associations to be this horrific.
Oh,
whereas
yeah.
my
Yeah.
like mental Kraft mac and cheese associations are already pretty horrific
What if? No.
in a normal, healthy way. I mean. What's that sound?
There's occasional screaming coming from one of the enemies, I think. Like
Yeah.
the baby squid guys, I think.
The baby squid guys are people that have been turned into that.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did that?
They all. So now that Merritt's gone, LB, what's going on in Bloodborne is like there's like 4 different factions of people who are all trying to become gods, basically in different ways, with like different beliefs about the best way to handle that. And so, like some of them put weird cages on their heads and try to talk to the gods and like, hey, tell us how to make god stuff. And then some of them are like, let's drink blood that is like made out of this weird corpse we found. And like some of them are like, let's make this lady get pregnant with the alien or whatever.
Everyone needs to. I hate all of these ideas.
They're not great.
I guess it's Bloodborne. It's like it's scary, so that's why everyone's doing stuff that sucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, to be fair, they had like a logic of why to drink this thing's blood. Because
Right.
like they were all very, very sick, and the blood made them not
Okay.
sick.
Right. There was
Okay,
like a
that's
plague.
important context. That's hugely important context. I was like, the way Steven made it sound, it was like that Stephen King kids thing where they all find a corpse and we're like, except this time they're like, let's drink it. Yeah, stand by me. That's what Steven described. They all just find a corpse and they're like, whoa, this is crazy. Let's drink this thing.
Okay.
Drink this guy.
It's like Jerry O'Connell. It's Bloodborne.
Who's Jerry O'Connell?
He's in Bloodborne.
He's in Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sliders. I know Sliders.
He slid into the Bloodborne universe.
Oh, damn.
Bridus is voiced by Jonathan Rhys-Davies.
Oh my God.
Tapatio Doritos are so good. That's what they're
Oh, I
talking
didn't
about in
even know
chat.
they
And they're
had
great. Oh, they're the best.
I should get those fancy Doritos again sometime. The ones from Texas.
I don't know about those.
I forget what they're called. Someone in chat knows.
Fancy Doritos.
Fancy Doritos from Texas, folks. Chat, please.
Remember on Sliders where they recast Jerry O'Connell? Or all right.
No, I do not know. Everything I know about Sliders is just from stuff I have looked up in the last like 2 years about Sliders.
I remember seeing commercials for Sliders, so I'd watch Mystery Science Theater on Sci-Fi Channel, and I was like, this looks dumb.
It was very dumb. But I watched any sci-fi or genre show that was on TV. I watched it because there was very little options. That's how I got into Farscape and everything. They recast him on that show because like the whole thing is that they slide from one universe to another all the time. One episode just opens with them all jumping out of a portal, and then he just looks like a different guy, and he's like, "Okay, we're here," and everybody's like, "Why the fuck do you look different?" And he's like, and it was like, "Oh no, you're a different universe version of that guy who just looks completely different, but you have all the same memories."
Wouldn't a different universe person look exactly the same but have a different personality?
So.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
I was thinking of Paki. Yeah, the Paki chips. They do a jalapeno tropical, and they do a salsa verde and a ghost pepper. The ghost pepper is a little bit too much for me because I will keep eating it, but I'm just like in pain. They're the people who made the one chip challenge thing, like the super death chip. But like their normal chips are they're like basically fancy Doritos. So
I never heard of this before.
they're really good.
Except for that chip challenge.
Oh look, it's the guy who I knocked off. Yeah, I love Chips Challenge. Great Windows computer game.
Do you actually like it?
I played a lot of it.
Okay.
Do I like it? Probably not. I don't know. It's fine. It's like one of those puzzle games. So I sort of did waste my first. Oh wait, are you just? Oh no, you're okay.
Yeah.
Kind of wasted that chance.
She won't attack you, the first time because she like is used to people. She's like, oh, humans are normal. You guys worship me and work for me.
Yeah, and this they do now. She does now. It's bad. That was bad. That's not great. 2 hits, huh?
She
They're
is
two hard hits.
in the base game. She is like, as Imran stated earlier, like a super boss in like the JRPG sense.
Every boss is the hardest boss in the game.
The bosses you have left, except for like the actual final boss of the story, are all very hard.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was funny to me. Just
Never
because
mind,
a lot of the time you'll do like you know, like you don't have like this is really the last super hard boss, and then it gets better. But this time I was like, no, they're all hard from here.
They're all
bad.
hard.
They're all bad.
She is one of the reasons that they nerfed the axe in this game because you could just use the axe's spinning attack. You could get behind her in the butt and then just do the spinning attack over and over again, and it would just constantly stagger her, and she could never get up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
She's one of the hardest bosses in the game, though, for sure.
Every
just because,
boss in this game.
Hey, I said that the tall boys.
You said the tall boys were easy, and you were wrong. They were hard.
Which one of the tall boys?
Living rejects or living failures?
Yeah.
Failures.
They're fine, and if
They took me
cooperate.
more tries than Maria did.
Yeah, Merritt fucking walked over Maria.
Maria does not have an answer for snakes. Like, she simply does not understand. She beat me a couple times, but then I just got her snake locked and kept visceral attacking, and it was
Ooh. Now, Merritt, do you think there's like a psychological value to shooting Abriadus's babies at her with your snake power?
What are you doing? Are you casting a spirit bomb? Oh shit. Oh, you studied with Kinkai too, huh?
I think this would be the best guy to be.
Really?
Like these guys?
In this universe?
Bloodborne guys? Yeah. Because you're cute, which is one of my main priorities for my life. You can shoot lasers, you've got a bunch of friends, and you have a nice house.
Your skin is very well moisturized.
You're super moisturized, so you're not itchy.
Yeah, I will say a lot of people in Bloodborne look like they're super itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet a bunch of guys are just scratching all the time.
Merritt, can I tell you something funny about the Italo Disco song you sent to the chat today?
Uh-huh.
So you sent Dolce Vita from like 1986?
Uh-huh.
Which has a line in it about like summer 1983, which is when a different Italo Disco song called Dolce Vita came out. It's like a very famous, like the most famous Dolce Vita song. But like, yeah, so
that fucking rules. I love a song about a song. Also, Italo Disco is so good because it's like so like hype and so like happy, but also so sad. Like it's just like the pleasure of like the night and like the knowledge that the night must inevitably give way, you know? Find it the most melancholic of all genres. Music. Hey, can I just get behind your butt real quick? Hey, Queen Slug for a butt? Can I just get up in that butt real quick? No, I can't, huh? Sorry, that's the short version of that character's name. They're right, they are. They are bringing Earthworm Jim back with a new cartoon.
New cartoon and a new game, maybe.
And Doug isn't involved, right?
He's involved with the game. They've said he's not involved with the cartoon, but honestly,
oh yeah, he's involved with the game because Tommy was like, everyone has different views. And it's fine if Doug has bad views because everyone has their own views. And views are views.
That did good damage.
It does, but I only get like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ooh, nice dodge. Nice dodge! I think you just can't overcommit to like long combos. You just have to get those hits and run.
Yeah. Also, she may be one of those bosses that's better not to lock onto, but...
Yeah.
It's a matter of taste, but yeah, whatever works for you.
One fun thing is that if you like look into her eyes, she has like a star system in them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that is cool.
Like the cat from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Abriadus, that's a pretty name.
You did way better that time.
Yeah.
You got the health bar down.
You did way better.
No, you're doing really good. I'm sorry for laughing at how hard this boss is, because it's actually very impressive and cool.
I mean, this is the hardest boss in the game.
Okay, if you say that, I'm making a note of that. Chat, if Steven says that again, call them the fuck out. If they say that the last boss in the game is harder than this when we get to it, you have to yell at them.
The last boss, I think, is kind of a walkover compared to or pushover compared to the rest of these.
I'm trying to think who I actually think is the hardest boss in the game.
I think it's Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence?
If we're talking like DLC, yeah.
Yes. If we're talking just normal.
Who's Lawrence?
Like,
Have we not met him?
If you took. So remember that one church in the DLC where like the Cthulhu guy came at you and like it would just wreck your shit?
Kind of.
He's in that church. If you go offer an item to them, that boss fight will start.
There was you literally, Merritt, at the time walked up to the big skull, the big fire skull thing, and were like, "I bet this is where I fight a boss later," and then left.
See, the problem when doing that is that I don't always remember that there is a boss there. But you know what? We're gonna take another bite off this orphan apple.
Yeah, take another bite of mac and cheese.
The Orphan of Kos.
Oh.
So cool.
Okay.
Well.
Oh. Yee.
Damn it. I'm not ending it here. That's a terrible way to end it.
The abruptness in which it did that was very
I
funny.
want satisfaction. I want at least another bite off that apple.
Demand I like it when people demand satisfaction.
I love
Can
it.
you please demand satisfaction?
Okay, so this isn't about satisfaction, but I keep seeing on the PlayStation menu, it's like your Plus games are still available, and I was like, I haven't played my PlayStation except for this in years. Like, how? And so it turns out that it's an annual renewal, and it renewed back in like March. And I paid the $60 or whatever for it, and did turn off the auto renew at that time. But that does mean that I have PlayStation Plus into next year, so I can download great games. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of them.
Sexy anime time.
Well, I already own that one, so I don't
great,
have to
sorry.
download it for free. But it's not like I don't want to pay. I don't want to play things on my PS4.
The current free games are Knockout City,
Okay, that's apparently good.
Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning, and some kind of parasocial multiplayer Among Us type game called
Yeah.
First Class Trouble.
That thing they put on the state of play, and everyone's like, "Wow,
Called
when's
what?
this trailer gonna end?"
Password
It's like-
is Peepus, Idleline Emerson. Oh, maybe I'll stand in here if we want to get a second friend.
Do you remember Velvet
second
Underground at all?
Sorry, remember
Velvet
what?
Sundown?
Velvet Sundown. That was
Because Velvet Underground, I do
Yeah.
remember it.
Yes.
I do remember
Sorry,
Velvet
what?
Underground. Hey, what just happened there?
That was somebody else's hunter tool.
Some fucking blood magic?
Yes, basically.
Or was that arcane? Or is that blood? I think I have
They still
seen that
have all
happen
the
before.
HP.
Oh, this squad. Check out this
Yeah.
squad.
Oh, look the crew.
Oh, wait, there's a secret up there. Oh, wait, no, I
Oh.
already was up there. I
Yeah,
think.
you would have to go around
Yeah.
and like deal with some of the mind flayers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I
Ryan.
made my classic joke.
That it's normal. How wrong you were. Does Orphan loves arcane, right? He's like, please hit me with
he hates
arcane.
lightning, and apparently people on the wiki say fire too, but you tried fire and it didn't
Tried
seem
fire, and I don't have any lightning paper left. I don't think. I only have the tiny tonitrus. I could have, I guess, upgraded the tonitrus, but that's kind of a niche. Let's use the wheel.
You just don't get somebody. Well, if you don't morph it, it does strength scaling anyway.
Okay.
So
I would use my hammer, but all my good gems are in my wheel now. So, wait, can I stagger you?
I don't see why not. I've done it before, I think.
Yeah, I believe you can. His window is very small. But...
So mad.
Yeah, there you go. You just did it.
I did.
Yeah.
Imran, I do remember Velvet Sundown, by the way.
Yes.
That thing was hilarious.
That game was great. 'Cause, like, I would just go through and I would just like tell the story of Tekken to people, and they'd be like, "What are you doing? Why aren't you role playing?"
Oh, Merritt! Okay, you're good.
Leave me alone.
The baddest guy I've ever seen.
He's so
He's really
mad.
To be fair, he was just born. Like, I'd be pretty mad.
Yeah, have you seen a baby do this before? No.
Well,
Yeah,
they did
stab him.
shout.
If you give a baby a weapon, a baby will.
If you give a baby a weapon, the new best-selling children's book. So much screaming. What's with all the screaming?
Well, that's normal for
I've
babies.
been patient. I've been gracious. And this
I love it,
mountain is covered in wolves, you know? Oh, now I'm just quoting a Jonathan Colton song. And that's one down. That's the end of Johnny Slice.
Johnny.
We miss you.
We miss you, Johnny. Rest in slime.
I think I wrote. Yeah, no, I did email Bandai Namco once to be like, "Hey, can I do an interview with the guy who just does the screens for this?"
The Scream BA.
And they literally were like, "That sounds like a good idea." From Software does not want
Wait, because you know who we do really want to hear from? Are the guys who did the scream for the fish town?
Fishtown
It's like the
screams.
brrr, those guys.
The brrr, yeah. Those guys are great.
Yeah, the real bubbly one.
Ow. Well, no, that actually didn't hurt me at all. But good
Yeah,
hustle.
that was just.
That did that.
You got out there.
God, he's such a cool looking boss. Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh, nice stagger. Oh, that also staggered him out of that window.
Yes!
Probably.
Yeah, get that
Yeah.
visceral.
Hey, look at Slampini over here.
No, leave them alone.
Leave Bambini alone. Anti-Italian discrimination.
Can you stop moving? I'm trying to kill you.
I love a boss, and From Software does this a lot. A boss who like takes something out of its own body and throws it at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fall over, bitch. Oh, shit.
There's a monkey enemy in the older Monster Hunter games that reaches into its own butt and
Yeah.
throws poop at you.
Yeah, Sekiro Ape does that too.
Are you? No!
We're so close.
You got very close.
If you had Johnny, Johnny got unlucky. If you had Johnny,
Yeah.
you win. I think
Yeah.
that aggro would have been split better.
That was really good though. Got really far. And it was cool.
And in the end, it didn't even matter.
Well, it did because you learned a lot.
And I'm out
from
of
the
bullets.
experience.
Well, not out, but you know.
I don't know why.
All right, well, let's try that again. We got this.
It does matter how hard you try.
Keep that in mind. Because I designed this rhyme to explain in due time all I know. Time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it by. Countdown to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Tried to hold on. You didn't even know. I wasted it all just to watch you go. Kept
So-
everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me was eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. There we go. I'm done.
Hey, chat. We'll get a graphic for this by the time the next episode rolls around after Thanksgiving. New subscriber goal: for every 15 subscribers, Merritt has to sing another Linkin Park song.
From memory.
Yeah, from memory. You have to try
That was
to remember a
amazing.
Linkin Park
I was
song.
so fucking into Linkin Park. You have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Hybrid
We all
Theory and
were, Merritt.
Meteora. So
Yeah.
fucking- also because they were like, that was the prime era of anime AMVs.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
What? I didn't even watch Naruto, and I would sit there and watch Naruto running
Watched
through
so
a
many
forest.
Trunks AMVs of Trunks, in the
Trunks?
future. Because Linkin Park
Yeah.
is so angsty.
I remember having strong opinions on people making AMVs with like video editing software versus just like 2 VCRs and like a CD player.
Wow.
I bet I could recall most of the lyrics to the two Hybrid Theory and Meteora. Like if the song started playing, I bet I could sing along with it.
Well, if people start subbing on this video right now, we'll get to hear it.
We can't actually play the music on the stream
Yeah.
Nope, but you can
because
sing it,
they
though.
will get in trouble. But yeah,
Is
our
that how
page
Johnny sliced trains?
is that what?
Is that how Johnny sliced trains?
That's like a mode of transportation. Like you whistle and like the snake comes up and grabs and eats you, and then it goes down and takes you to the place where you put the dark thing. You know, Dark Souls.
Ganjhorn just.
What
gifted
the fuck,
Oh,
Claire?
wow.
Claire?
Claire.
Oh my god.
Claire,
Oh my
Ganjhorn,
god.
both of you.
Wow. Okay. Did wait. Did anyone who works here get one of them?
Oh, let's see.
I don't.
I'm not logged in.
Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look. Wow. What a
Wow.
fucking great night. No one who works
If-
here. All right.
If John were here, John would
That's
have
a
gotten
sign.
one.
Well, what do we want?
What do you think you remember the best off of the top
Well,
of
the
your
thing
head?
is, like, I could say them off the top of my head, or if you give me a line to start with, I can do that. I just can't remember, like, you know, like, I couldn't just start. I need,
Okay.
like, a...
Yeah, the problem is none of us have any memory of Linkin Park songs either.
Yeah, I was never.
Okay,
That
wait.
wasn't
You know what I'm
bad.
gonna do?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had the right video pulled up, but I don't.
Get a bunch of ones in chat, but I don't know these songs, so I don't feel confident in saying the lyrics because I feel like I'm gonna say them wrong.
Okay, so memories consume like opening the wound. I'm picking the apart again. You all assume I'm safe here in my room unless I try to snart again.
Snart again?
Snart again. I've got the cold. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, because inside I realize that I'm the one confused. Because inside I realize I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream.
Yeah, that's breaking the habit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no. I'm just like trying to think of what are the classics?
I mean, breaking the habit. I thought.
Would we consider Numb one of the classics?
I think
I would.
I become so numb, can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly afraid? I don't know if that part was by Chester or not. Damn, I forget. One step closer to the... Oh, one step closer? That's a good one. Yeah, it's because you said the lyric, the first thing, so I could, like, continue it. I just... Oh, this just everyone's fucking rolling everywhere.
It's amazing. It's like they're showing their support.
Well, Johnny Slice had enough.
I'm trying to look up like best Linkin Park songs, and some of these are way too recent. It's like no, thank you.
I know someone who is in a contemporary nu metal band, and they just own it. They're like, yeah, we play nu metal. We play like Linkin Park style nu metal. But wait, now the boss is going to be juiced.
No, when they leave, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, Merritt, what if I said, 1 second, let me pull it up. Oh, god damn it, this video doesn't have a full lyric list. About the criminal I am.
Song, you could probably find it.
Second after second, just because I know I can.
I feel like I may have oversold my Linkin Park memorization. I need to hear the song going. Like I said, if I heard
Okay.
Heard the song, then I could do it, but
dropping a link. Yeah, I know you can't play it for the chat, but I've dropped a link if you want to listen to it. Like the first few seconds of the song, if you go to like the 23-second mark.
All right, I'm playing this on my my laptop.
Thank you for the gift subs.
Oh my god.
X-Huggles X.
Y'all are way too generous. We love it. Wait, now did anybody get any off of that one?
No.
Oh,
wow.
Still done.
Doing great. We're doing great stuff. Oh my god, yeah, we can do Linkin Park karaoke when I come meet Belka. I want to meet the dog. Let me see. Let me just bring something up here.
Sorry to bring the stream to a screeching halt.
Sorry. Yeah, everything is over. We are gonna fight the boss, but I'm waiting for holding out for a hero. Johnny Slice is back. Johnny Slice is back. This is more important. Yeah, this is the real Dark Souls. The real Dark Souls stats here. Johnny Slice left again. Why does it feel like night today? Something here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia's all I got left. Don't know what stressed me first or how the pressure was fed. Just know what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head. That's Paper Cut, yeah.
That was great.
Mike Shinoda, good rapper.
I think you did it, right?
I'll do one.
I feel like you've fulfilled the requirement.
Yeah.
I don't want to take the joy out of.
Take the joy out of Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Password is Peepus.
I looked away
Something
briefly and
inside me
like
that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing.
Yeah.
The self-control I fear is never ending. Controlling.
Oh, this song.
I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in without a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I've felt this way before, so insecure.
Funkunkel also gave out a...
John is just like, what the fuck is happening in here? Yeah, John, we found out the way to get subs is for me to just say Linkin Park lyrics. Crawling was definitely a big Trunks one. Crawling was a big Trunks.
yeah.
Crawling in my skin.
I know that one.
Because like
They do not heal.
because you
That's
said
the
that
one,
lyric
right?
to like Trunks like
Mm-hmm.
oh no, Gohan has died, and like turning Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
Fear is how I fall, confusing
What is real?
real.
I remember that one. That's the only one I know, though.
All right, let's fucking kill this guy.
Okay, let's go.
Johnny, you here? Is anyone here? Are there any spirits here?
Everyone leave.
Everyone leave.
Get out the
Everyone-
weird box that makes sounds.
Oh, something's gone wrong network-wise, says cat.com.
Oh, wow, John, thank you for...
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Well, wait, if people aren't here, then they can't come if I'm standing in this room, so I gotta stand in here.
They didn't leave on their own.
Yeah.
Apparently,
yeah.
it's as a...
Yeah, wow, what a great, no one who works here getting, what's the
This
word
is
I'm looking for?
incredible. Subs?
Streak. What a great streak. No one who works here has gotten any of these. It's great.
Again, I am not logged in.
Because
so-
I'm subbed with Amazon Prime now. I use my Amazon Prime sub
Me
for
too.
this. So caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb, can't you see there's something tired, so much more aware.
There we
I'm
go.
becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you.
Ah, that's the lyric right there. That's the one.
Yeah, I want to be like you, I want to be like me.
I'm an individual. I like Linkin Park.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to
There's
change
Shadow the
them all.
Hedgehog.
That is
Yeah.
extremely Shadow the Hedgehog.
This was like an actual aesthetic, the Linkin Park aesthetic.
No,
Like,
it was earnest. Like this, that was
Yeah.
the thing. This
Yeah,
period
totally.
of time was like so earnestly just like this is what they took from us.
Yeah.
this,
I
this,
remember.
this was the early 2000s of just like, yeah, we are just gonna express the most over the top, goofy shit in music and just be like, yeah, and like it was real. Like it was real for a lot of people. Like those feelings were real. And these bands were a way that we sort of dealt with those feelings, and they're kind of a joke now, but like, I don't know, at the time they were, yeah, R.I.P. Chester, dude was fucking cool as hell.
Oh, I didn't know he had passed away.
Oh, yeah, no, he took
Really
his own
recently.
life about like 3 or 4 years, or maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh.
It was around the same time that Chris Cornell did.
Oh. I know another.
Oh, F7LALM. Blah, 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 blah.
Nice.
All right, let's go.
Another big band for me and my brother at this time was Slipknot. And,
Oh, yeah,
Joey-
of course, Slipknot.
Joey Jordison just passed away not too long
Oh,
ago.
damn.
Like in the last couple of weeks, I think.
Slipknot, Korn.
Yeah,
Korn was a
Korn.
big one,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Korn. They had that like right at that time. They had like a
Was it
new
Korn with-
album.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh,
were
it was
in Haze, or they wrote the song for
Wait.
Haze.
right.
For what?
Haze, the free radical shooter.
PlayStation 3
Which one of them had a
exclusive.
video by Todd McFarlane?
That is Korn.
Or they had like the cover art or something, I forget.
They had both. It was a shot from that animation. It was like a cover art for the thing.
There was
like
a
a-
Pearl Jam, I don't know if it was Todd McFarlane, but someone did a video for Do the Evolution. That was very cool. I remember that.
I think it was Freak on a Leash was the Todd McFarlane animation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it was the bullet going through, or wait, I'm thinking of something
Right.
else.
No, it was the bullet.
No,
yeah,
it was the bullet going through the black room. Yeah.
because it starts animated and then switches
Oh,
to
I
live
see.
action, and then comes back to animation.
Can you stop just like jumping everywhere, dude? I would love it if you would just fucking chillax for a second. Just come on,
You love
dude.
cringe, in my opinion.
Yeah, get those viscerals. All the subs cover my health bar. Oh god.
Oh, Funk Uncle says Freak on a Leash would be perfect. In
Get the
future.
visceral.
I think I remember Papa Roach around that time doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cut my life into pieces. This is
is
my
my
last
last
resort.
resort.
Yeah. Suffocation.
Suffocation.
No
No
breathing.
breathing.
Don't give a fuck if I
Cut
cut
my
my
bleeding.
bleeding.
This is my last resort.
That was the theme of the Chronicles of Riddick film.
No wait, this is my last.
Yeah.
Would it be wrong? Would it be right if I took my life tonight? Chances are done.
Oh my god.
Really?
Wow.
Hey,
That was like his super attack. But
Yeah, it just like that was just. Orphan of Coast is crying because he knew I used to be a piece of shit. I'm worried that the baby doesn't think people can change. Are you a piece of shit? No, but I used to be. Okay, we gotta do that again. That was fucking cheap. That was like
Yeah,
a single
that
hit that just did
wasn't
my
okay.
entire health bar somehow.
That's
That wasn't okay.
That is not cool.
That was like, yeah.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, that was fucking bullshit.
What's your arcane resistance right now? Not that it matters a ton, but
I don't know. I can check. Also, I think I'm out of bullets again. Yeah, we should post what your end looked like in the Discord.
we're gonna have to
I am-
start scraping the bottom of the barrel as people put in more subs. So I've got the Diary of Jane by Breaking Benjamin open.
Oof, no, I don't
I
know
think,
them.
I think some part of me unironically likes that song.
The Diary
not-
of Jane.
Yeah. And
You're,
it's
you're
probably
allowed
just
to
like,
like new metal. Like,
No.
you're
Yeah.
allowed to like it.
Yeah.
I'm not apologizing for it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's more a personal amazement.
Yeah.
I think So Cold was maybe my Breaking Benjamin brief dalliance. That was also the era that I consumed a lot of music by watching Yahoo Music, like just videos. Because I don't think we had MTV, so I would just like watch the Yahoo's MTV equivalent, like what became their MTV2 equivalent for a while.
We just had much music.
I definitely listened to like the rock station here, and it played a lot of that stuff. I just don't remember any of those songs until I hear them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one.
TikTok is where I honestly get like where I find out what music is today these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know what music is today anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, ugh, no one's here. It's just one of those days where you don't want
I
to
did
wake
like
up.
them.
Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You
Everybody
don't really
sucks.
know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit, let the shit slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip. I think you better quit talking that. The problem here is that I know the Richard Cheese version of these songs
I remember that dude.
better than the originals.
Oh, you
I loved him.
He was
With
fun.
the sickness.
He was
Oh.
in a movie recently.
Really?
Yeah, Barb and Star go to
Oh, wow.
Vista
Really?
Del Mar or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that guy.
Yeah.
They would play that on.
Oh, I hate remembering Richard Cheese. Yeah.
Got a good job.
Paul Anka sort of jumped on the Richard Cheese bandwagon afterwards, and he was really pissed off about it because he was like, "Oh, I can do this because that's what I used to do. I used to sing these songs." And he released an album like that, and Richard Cheese was very upset.
Oh, really? Huh.
Does Repo the Genetic Opera count as new metal? Oh my god, you don't
Does it?
want to open that fucking tomb. You do not. I have seen that movie, well, only twice, I think. But it's so bad. It's unbelievable. This movie,
It's not that bad.
it's so
I
bad.
just-
It's unbelievably bad. But
Did
it's
you
fun.
watch it at the time, and do you now feel shame about it?
No, I mean, I saw it at the time in a theater when they were like, this is going to be the new Rocky Horror. And then I saw it like a couple of years ago again, because I think I did a Dad Feelings episode about Anthony Head's character in that movie.
I had never seen it until a couple years ago, and I always heard it was like dumb and not that good. But it was like there's a lot there to like.
There's a lot to like, but the lyrics
Sean showed
are
it to
so
me.
poorly written.
Oh yeah, I know it's bad, but it's like there's a lot there. There's a lot of meat.
It's
on
like
those bones.
there's cases where like you could rhyme, and he just is like, I don't need a rhyme. God,
Yes,
yeah, like the
Cyberspace Cat,
song.
Merritt's game still has the
The game still, the password is Peepus, but oh, the network's just not finding anything. Maybe it's kicking me off again.
Yeah.
Huh.
I like how the guy who made Repo cast himself as like the narrator character, who's
gotta
like the
do
cool
that.
guy skulking around, being like,
Oh, he's a
If
character.
you make
character?
a thing,
Zydre
you
comes in a
get
little
to
glass
make yourself
vial.
be in it.
Do you know what you say after that?
No.
Zydre comes in a little glass vial. Chat.
I've never seen this movie. I don't know what it's
I
Chat.
saw it once. I was very high.
Lady Valerie.
It was night.
Chat.
Paris Hilton is in it, right?
Paris
Anthony
Hilton is
Stewart
in
Head.
it.
The
Anthony Stewart
Dream
Head
Team.
and Alexis Bledel.
Okay. don't know who
Zydre
that
comes
is.
in a little glass vial. A little glass vial? A little glass vial. And the little glass vial goes into the gun like a battery. And the Zydre gun goes somewhere against her
Okay.
anatomy. It's bad.
Okay. Yeah, let's like. I'm gonna just. That's
Kill
like
this? Kill this? It's
yeah,
done? You're
that's
done?
like you can do all the new metal and that's all fine, but like we can't get into the territory of any musicals
Okay, that's fair.
while I'm around.
This...
Has Linkin Park been featured in a musical?
if
Not
they're,
yet.
Mamma
they're,
Mia thing?
they're what?
Like a Mamma Mia style thing?
Mamma
but
Mia
about
style
Linkin Park?
jukebox
Yeah.
musical about the
Yeah.
works of Linkin Park?
That will absolutely be
It's
a thing.
gonna absolutely happen at this point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tick, tick,
I
boom.
can't-
Okay, rant time. Woo, 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 woo. Rant alert. Tick, tick, boom. Just there. It's the musical. For movie. It's a musical by Jonathan
Yes.
Larson, and
Yes.
it's kind of like autobiographical. And
Oh, I saw
they
a
made a
trailer for it.
movie. Lin-Manuel Miranda made a movie of it. It's the story of Jonathan Larson, who is the guy who did Rent, and I need everyone in chat to know that Jonathan Larson was not a gay man, did not die of AIDS, and stole a lot of the plot for Rent from Sarah Schulman's book People in Trouble. If you would like to know more, there's a book called Stage Struck that is really incredible. Stage Struck by Sarah Schulman. It's called Stage Struck, Theater, AIDS, and the Marketing of Gay America, and it's basically about how straight people took gay culture and sold it back to gays and straights. And, Jonathan Larson was a tourist. He stole his stuff. And, where the mythology that came from, I feel like it's the same thing, because I was looking at this on Twitter the other day, and I feel like it's the same thing as, like, the, what's that movie that came out with where everyone thought he was gay?
Dear Evan Hansen?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Evan
It's like a Dear
Hansen.
Evan Hansen situation. Everyone just assumed. Everyone assumes. Oh yeah, no, sure. It's because Rent does have a lot of details in it that are accurate, but he got those all from Sarah's book, and a lot of those details are out of date. Like we're out of date by the time that the musical started. No! Is the network being sick?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, the three main characters in Rent are straight. In People in Trouble, the main characters are the gay people, and that book ends with, you know how in Rent, the villain is like just a developer who wants to create some kind of virtual reality space or something?
No.
Well, that's good. And he's a black man. He's one of the few black characters in the show. He's the villain.
The sexy landlord, yeah.
The sexy landlord. He's really hot. In People in Trouble, the villain is Trump. Is basically is a Trump XB, and
Trump-like.
And one of the main characters kills him at the end by setting her art on fire, and he burns to death.
That's way better.
Seems like we can't get stable connection.
I think you just make a run at it and then
What was
call
that?
it for the night.
Make a solo run and then call it. Yeah.
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 This is the most I've ever learned about Rent.
Well, I'm really sorry about that. I just
Well, no,
wanted
because
to-
you're learning it the right way. Because I learned
You
a lot
are.
about Rent and it was all a lie.
I'm being insulated right now. I feel like I'm being like, this is a safe way
You're
to learn.
safe.
I will say Tick Tick Boom, removed from like the actual person John Larson is, was like not a bad movie.
Well,
I enjoyed that movie.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's involved, so I kind of, on principle, am like, it's bad, but I can respect that it could be enjoyable if you separate all this. Also, I just don't care for Andrew Garfield anymore.
Oh, that's who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some pipes on him. I was surprised.
He was in Angels in America when I saw it also, and he was just like queening it up so hard for all of the straight people in the audience. Well, kind of the worst one yet. Kind of the worst one yet.
Wow.
Well, you got him. You did make him matter by telling the orphan of Kos all about Rent.
On the plus side, you didn't
So-
lose any blood vials there.
That's so
Because
true.
you didn't have time to heal.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so resource neutral.
Yeah.
Resource neutral, yeah. Andrew Garfield has strong Travis McElroy energy. No, we're not going to touch that. Damn. So I'm just at a bunch of boss. Well, I did beat one boss. Beat one boss.
Yeah.
You did beat one boss.
No one can take that from me.
Yeah. and it
you
was
beat the
you
boss.
just lost.
No
You
one
opened
can
that
take that
shortcut.
from me. I opened a shortcut. I beat a boss, and now we're stuck on like 3 or 4 bosses that are unbeatable.
Not unbeatable.
Is the Upper Cathedral War the only way to advance in the
No.
main game right now? No.
No.
That's totally optional.
Nightmare of
Oh.
Mensis is where you need to go.
Oh,
advance.
right, yeah. Well, say goodbye, Glizzy.
Abritus is literally in the way that Ruby Weapon and Omega and other weird side optional hidden bosses are in
Yeah,
JRPG.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what Abritus is.
Okay, so we'll be heading to Murgo's Loft next week, I guess.
Also, you've never really done Nightmare Frontier, and there is a boss there.
Oh, yeah, the fucking place where the guys throw the rocks at you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is a boss out there.
Yeah.
Merritt hasn't fought.
Oh, boy.
The rock place.
The rock place. Well,
Wayne Johnson.
the rocks place.
Kind of the Rent of places.
The rent of places.
No, now I know all about Rent.
No, I gotta beat all these people, Abritos
Yeah.
and Rock and all of them. But we're not gonna do that today, and there will not be a stream on Friday because it is American Thanksgiving. So we'll be back with this on Monday, and I think John's streaming tomorrow morning. And I will be doing, it may be shorter than I was anticipating, but I will be doing the retro, what do I call it?
Landfill.
Retro Landfill. I was going to say Junkyard. Retro Landfill stream on Wednesday, and we're going to be looking at some games based on action movies, including Waterworld, Terminator 2, and more. So that was a lot of fun the first time. So please tune in for that. And thank you all for watching. Hey, if you're not following us already on here, follow us. And if you're not already in the Fanbyte Discord, yeah, Nightbot just tweeted, fanbyte.casa. Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. You'll live forever if you do that. You won't ever die if you go to fanbyte.casa. And
Really?
you can, well, maybe.
You won't die from going to Fenby.casa.
Yeah, follow all these people on here. All the couch. It's great. You'll love it. Gonshorn. God, the bot's still broken. We'll fix it. Don't worry. One day we'll fix it. Yeah, thank you all for hanging, and we will see you later this week. Bye.